peppers.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. We're live.
Hey, how's it going?
And howdy to everybody out there. I don't know who's there, but speak up in the chat so we can welcome you properly. Yeah, something like that.
I never hardly ever talk about peppers.
No, not at all. Especially your newfound love for ahi lemon drops.
Yeah, I'm on the bandwagon.
I'm not there yet. Wait until I actually have a couple ripe pods.
You'll get there once you get your teepees in order. They'll be all right.
My teepees collapsed. It was so hot yesterday. I went out today. I'm like, what the heck is going on with these guys? They just kind of like crumbled.
Shaping for Life is in the house. Hey, Shaping for Life. Aaron's in the house. Bear. Hey, says hey guys. Other Rob's in the house. Hey Blumberg.
Blumberg.
Hey guys. Hey Nate. Hey Aaron. Hey Rob.
Okay, so Shaping for Life must be Nate. I'll try and remember that.
Mr. SoCal Magma.
SoCal Magma.
Gage is in the house. Man, you guys are starting early these days.
Early, late, one of those things.
We're in between. We're supposed to start at 7. We normally start at 8. We split the difference. 7:30.
Or 8:30 Eastern.
Well, yeah.
Other Aaron's in the house, and Nate says, "What up, Rob and Aaron?" So the other Rob, not me, because he spelled it with one B. Oh.
No, I don't have a mustard lemon drop. I have a mustard ghost.
Even better.
Mustard lemon drop. That could sound interesting.
That would be really hot because mustard pods, as we all know, are like the hottest pods out there.
Yeah, right. Batman's in the house. Hey, Batman.
Hottest habaneros known to man. Mustard.
Hello, Batman.
Batman DePayne is in the house.
What's up, dudes? Watering plants.
Mr. Batman, how goes it this fine evening?
Yeah, how's that hot tub tree?
Yeah, man. Watering some plants on the deck.
Yeah, we're gonna see, Rob, if we can get you convince you that was a mustard lemon drop. That pod I showed you.
I got a mustard. One of my crosses came out kind of mustard last year. They were supposed to be the golden pineapple, what Charles is getting red.
Yeah, I got red. But they're still good, mind you. They're red, but they're good.
Last year, one of the plants stayed on a greenish mustard type of deal. Yeah.
So, Gage wants to know, Batman, are you going to, by any chance, be going to the hot tub?
Oh. No, not tonight. The lady has her show to watch, so that's basically why I'm jumping on here. But no.
There it is.
Bam.
Cemetery's in the house. Cemetery.
That was a pretty big mission, taking it from there all the way to back here. You know, women with their plans, they don't see what it takes to get done, you know?
And hot tubs aren't really the latest thing in the world either.
No.
I had I was ready with cash, waiting for the delivery guy to help me, and he brought it all the way from, their responsibility is the driveway, the the sidewalk, you know. And I was ready with cash. I got him to bring it all the way here in front of the right here in front of the path. And he took a look and he was like, "No, I don't think so. I don't think I don't think we can do that." So so Janie went on I think Craigslist and put an ad for the town. You know, anybody nearby, give a hand, whatever. 20 minutes. I had a guy with his two sons, and yeah, we got it done there somehow.
Yeah, and Bear
It
said
was
that's
pretty-
the future hot tub aquaponic garden.
Yeah.
Yeah, not if my lady can help it. That's not flying. I will have to get a separate one for that.
Yeah, and you can get them free on Craigslist. Just look up free hot tub, and all you got to do is do a little plumbing and connect all the pipes where they disconnected the pump and the heater and everything, and good to go.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm running out of room. I'm trying to bring some of these plants from back here to take some of this space. I already brought some up, but this back area is not really like full sun. I got these trees right here, neighbors, huge trees, more on my side than theirs. So I want to take some of this stuff, and to get more sun around here. I also lined up these. These get good sun, but yeah, back there I need to bring some out to this area. I'm gonna hang up for a minute and jump back in a few. Okay, guys.
Okay.
That works.
Not wasn't exactly ready, but since I was already on the phone while I was watering, I just picked it up. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit.
All right.
And I had some weird things with Hangouts where I kept on getting the phone call, resend it to me like for like a whole day, like yesterday. I kept on getting, yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that. I went into my Hangouts and it was like you were still in a call with Susie, Charles, and Blumberg. I'm like, what? Why? I went back in and apparently the Google Hangout window was back open again. Like that's the last thing I do when I say goodbye to everybody. I close that window, and that's what I always do.
Right.
So now that window is wide open again. I closed it yesterday. I was like, go away, man. Like, what the heck is that?
I thought it was crazy, and I kept on everywhere I went. I was like, missed call from Rev, this, that, and the other. I'm like, what the hell is going on with this? That was Friday.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't think I noticed till yesterday because I went in there and closed it yesterday because I'm like, what the heck is going on? Because it's on a different computer. I went in on that computer and I was like, what the heck? Why is this wide open? Like, there's the call right there. It was only me on it. And
well, I thought maybe I don't know what the hell went on. I mean, hell, I fell asleep for the last portion of it anyway. I thought it was just a
absolutely join the fall asleep during the live stream club, man. Me, you, and Susie.
I did. I was asleep for an hour.
Derek's in the house. Hey, Derek.
Hey,
Eber's in the house too.
James.
After Bug, it's the Bug Hunter.
Hang on.
Bug Hunter.
Mute myself for a second here.
Bug Hunter.
Yeah, but Nate asked what I was vaping on, and just a simple iStick 20 with a smoke cargo tank on it. Retro vaping. On Thursdays, we like to pick up some of the old mods and just for the fun of it, walk around the shop and use the old stuff. It works all right. Oh. So Charles, that mustard one, you said you were going to try that tonight, right?
No, I'm trying to do another pod.
I want to hear how the mustard one is.
Well, we'll do that for a later date. There'll be more. This isn't. I'm sure not the only pods I'm going to get from that plant. So I'm pretty sure there'll be more later on. We'll find out later. But I am going to try Nate the SoCal Magna hot sauce, and I'm going to try this what we believe to be a giant red marupi. So I'm going to try that in the coming hours, or whatever, however long we have left. I'll do that shortly. Try the hot sauce first.
Are you going the red ricotos this year?
I got no red Lakotas. I've got red Lakotas. I've got pineapple ricotta, 2 of them. I have orange ricotta and I have yellow ricotta. I think that's all the ones I have. So,
Okay.
but they look like garbage because they're not liking the heat and the sun. But they're all right looking, but they're not thriving like some of the other plants. They'll turn around maybe hopefully in the later part of the season. At least that's what I've been told. This is the first time I've grown ricotos. So.
Okay, because out of when I had the 100 and whatever, 192 plants, the red ricotas were the ones that I was looking forward to the most on growing. And they were unfortunately were the first to go.
Yeah. The giant red was the only one I didn't get going out of the ricotta seeds I had. But yeah.
Yeah, Susan said she was growing them this year, and said that I could have the seeds out of the first pod that comes off, or one of the first pods that comes off.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
So did you get all your other stuff started? All the ones you picked and everything? The ones, you did the number picking on which one you were going to do and
Yeah.
so
The squirrels are pretty much taking care of everything.
you have nothing?
I have 5 plants that they haven't killed yet. Otherwise, everything else was cut back to where it's super small or dead. That's why you don't see any reviews on the house. And my bottle gardens, that they've totally trashed it too.
Good.
I haven't even gotten 1 leaf of lettuce or 1 leaf of pak choi out of my gardens because they've gone through and trashed everything, and I gotta wait till it starts cooling off before I can do another planting. So yeah, I have pretty much nothing this year other than a scorpion. That's why that's the only thing you see in the videos now.
Is it cooler in Texas where I'm at? Hell no. Normally 90 something plus degrees. At least anywhere from 95 to 100. Yes, I do use shade cloth. Gotta use shade cloth. 40%.
Even would like you to reiterate what you're going to try this evening.
I'm going to try Nate, Shaping for Life, his SoCal Magma hot sauce. And I'm going to try a giant red marupi, which think is the giant red marupi. So it was seeds where I purchased from Marupi Amarella. And one plant turned out to be the yellow cream marupis. And one turned out to be this big red marupi shaped pod. And I looked online and I talked to a couple people, and both say that it looks close to that giant red. So we shall see. But yeah, His Nate's SoCal Magma actual pod is very, very good. I made a review on that. So if you haven't seen my review, check that out on my channel. I believe he did a review, and also Johnny Scoville. So there's 3 reviews on that pod. So it's really, really tasty. I wouldn't say too terribly hot. Mostly like habanero-ish level heat to me, but really, really fruity and had a really good habanero style taste to it. So I enjoyed it. So I mean, I wouldn't eat a whole pot if I did.
Chad's in the house. Joe's in the house. Hey guys. Hopefully you're doing wonderful this evening.
Yeah, Nate said that's right. King did it too. I'm sorry. Sorry, Nate. So yeah, so there's like 4 reviews on it.
Has anybody done a review on the serpent's head?
On a serpent's head?
Yeah.
You saw it on these live streams. That's about it.
Because I was looking yesterday for a serpent's head review or even a picture of one. I couldn't find one anywhere.
It's a Dorset Naga cross that Gage has.
Yeah.
So he thought he was growing a Dorset Naga, but it wasn't. So this is what it turned out to be. But nobody knows what it, even Gage. Nobody knows what it's really crossed with. So it's really, I mean, that's just the name Gage gave to it, which is very fitting. I mean, because it does. All the pods have that serpent head look to it, and most people are, I would say, somewhat afraid of serpents, and definitely their bite. So that's a great name for that pod, because I would be afraid of it. I am afraid of it.
Yeah, because Paul was saying yesterday he wants to try one of those as well, and he did the Trinidad Moruga scorpion pepper on a live stream yesterday, and ate a very small one and a medium-sized one, and lit him up pretty good. But he's still saying he wants to try a chocolate bootla and a serpent's head if I can get my hands on one.
That sounds like a fantastic plan for him, but good luck with it. Hope the best for him. Because I grew. Well, I still am growing them now. The chocolate Trinidad Moruga scorpions, and that's one of the hottest pods I have. I mean, that's what I use for my Beauregard's Inferno sauce and a couple of other things I mix with it. But that's a pretty damn hot pod. I mean, chocolate boule also is a hot pod. But that serpent head, man, that's really mean. Not to take anything away from reapers, but there's a lot of pods out there that can certainly grab you just as much or more than a reaper.
Yeah. Blumberg says, I'll give him a DM, Rob. Oh, man, I think he would love it, but I think he'd be hating life afterward.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on my plan to kind of do the second wave for my DM. I have just a chocolate bootleg, which is kind of like the one Scott sent you. It's that shorter scorpion style bootleg. I have a few pods on end. So, I mean, it's not a DM, but I imagine it's still a very hot pod. But yeah, there's so many that can do a lot of damage. And
Yeah.
Personally, I don't like that damage. I like the taste of some of them. Some of them I don't. I don't like the after effects of a lot of them. So, each his own. But I mean, they make this, the best ingredients for killer hot sauce. If you're gonna make super hot sauce, you really need those. Because I mean, by the time you make the sauce, it does dull it back a little bit, so it's not quite as bad.
I'll stick with my powders next year. I still have my IE lemon drops that are growing in the house.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna put those into hydroponics as soon as the roots get long enough. They're growing really slow. They're growing better now that I got them by. I got French doors in the dining room, and I moved them over in front of the French doors so they get morning sunlight plus the LEDs through the rest of the day.
Right.
So they're perking up a bit. So I haven't lost all hope in those yet.
Yeah. So, yeah. You know, I have some bad luck on some plants, but not really bad. But I had a few pest issues. I'm still trying to work out whatever pest I have still in the lower srirachas, the sweet twisters, and stuff like that. So I'm still thinking it's birds. I thought it might be some other critter, but I'm just gonna have to look at it carefully. But I still think it's birds who just don't care if I have reflective tape or not. They just want to. They just want to do it just because. Um, we'll see, but I mean, I'm just dealing with that. I had some aphids. I still probably do have some, but I've been seeing a lot of good bugs after I did spray the 10 plants with pyrethrin. Even though it was half strength, because I failed to look at the instructions correctly. So I did it. Well, I was going by a video as well. Teaspoon, tablespoon, and you know how you can mix that crap up. So it's pretty much half strength, but it looks like that most of them are going away. So I mean, mine were never really, I guess, that bad of infestation where the plants were really hurting. Because I mean, some people's plants when they have a real bad infestation, they're just curly. They look like their last leg because the aphids are tearing them apart so bad. These are, I mean, my plants always look really decent. We just had some. Good thing I have a lot of ladybugs and stuff, and a lot of other weird little bugs I've been taking pictures of. Um,
So Gage says Serpent's Head has a few new pods coming on, bunch of flowers, so hopefully most set. And ate a Scotch brain today. Really good, but not as hot as I remember. Juanito's bean. Okay. Maybe your tolerance is going up really quick, Gage.
Yeah, after that serpent's head, that'll really do. I mean, pull your numbers way high. I think it did for me because I did that serpent's head early, and besides the number 3 window and the death nuts, it's helped me out with most of the things that I've ate, except for that damn number 3. So anyway, yeah.
The infamous window 3.
I'm about to retire my Reaper this year.
Whoa. We just had a brown flash.
I'm about to retire my Reaper this year and pot him as a bonsai, hopefully. I'm tired. Let's see. I'll take on there. Tried one of the small Reaper and not as hot, not sure.
Had one of the small Reaper. Not as hot, not sure. So the California Reaper is a cross between a Reaper and what's that, a habanero?
Well, they say the original Reaper was a cross between a ghost and a habanero.
Okay.
And that's the original cross on that. I don't know. I got them. I mean, they're just now starting to set flowers. So, but I have some California Reapers, but we'll see if these take. Got a bunch of flowers on it though.
Cool. So yeah, you'll be set for pods pretty soon. My California Reaper didn't make it. Oh, sorry to hear that, Reaper.
I have a lot of plants that didn't make it. Well, as far as I decided not to continue with them because they look like crap out of my grow tent.
I'm gonna be buying a couple of a couple of boxes from you.
Please do, because once we get to that level, I need everyone to, if you want interested in that, go for it.
Well, I want one of the first boxes out that's got chocolate bootler in it.
I already offered those to you.
I know, but I want to buy a box from you.
All right.
Don't just send me a single pet pod. I want a variety.
Okay.
And we'll go standard rate on it as usual. I hope that's okay with you.
I mean, let's see. Yeah, I haven't tried a desk farm. My plant's still small, so haven't tried that either. Where the hell's Rev at?
I have no idea. He logged in with his phone for a little bit and then logged out. And maybe he walked out the door and locked himself out or something.
Well, yeah, but yeah, I'll try to, whenever things get going, I'll have a variety of different pods if you'd like to purchase those. Hopefully that'll be pretty soon coming out. I imagine it will.
Nate says, I may have some in a month.
Yeah, you're probably absolutely correct. His dog's doing the bug hunt, so he's chasing a bug.
It's been a while since I laughed as hard as I did when I was watching DD chase that bug around. Like barking at it's gonna do anything. Even says I want a box of dragons, box of Chinese peppers, and a box of California Reaper. Mr. Charles.
Yeah. I picked 5 Komodos today.
5 what?
Komodo dragons.
Okay.
I picked 5 of those today. Tiny doesn't have too many pods on it right now. Whenever that California Reaper sets, yeah, I'll let y'all know. Yeah, we can work all that out.
So, what's your overall opinion of the white ties?
I love those. But just don't make sure they don't go red.
What happens when they go red?
They don't taste as good as when they're yellow orange. So,
Rev's picture just dropped.
so I would say go that yellow stage. That's when they're the best.
Okay.
Kind of like that Uchu cream when I actually did have Uchu creams. The Uchu cream was better cream than it was when it turned red.
Okay.
It's the same. I think it's the same thing on that. That's just my opinion. But I definitely like them that yellow orange best. And like I was telling Rev and everybody else earlier, those damn white ties, Kingstar white ties. You pick 5, you got 10 the next day. I mean, it's just crazy how they are. I mean, it's just like you pick some off, and you got 10 more the next time you turn around.
It says, I love the white tie as well. Good snacker when it's yellow. Thanks for sending me the ones you did in different phases, Charles.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, because that's what I wanted to do. When I got an early pod, a yellow one, and then one that was going red. So by the time it got to you, it would be at those stages. So you can kind of see where you like to eat that white tie at. That's why I sent it that one. Like I said, I mean, I can probably go pick 50 right now, and there's so many on that damn plant. And then it's hard because it's like a little bush. you got to dig way deep in there because I mean, there's red ones in there you miss because I mean, you just can't see them all. It's just so thick. I mean, it's not a big plant. I mean, it's only 30 inches max, but I mean, it produces like crazy.
See you in a while, Aaron.
See you later, Aaron. Yes, if Chad, you're referring to a variety box. Yeah. Once I get all these varieties going, I mean, I have 131 varieties, I think. 131. So, yeah, I have quite a bit. So, some are turning out to be not what I thought either. So, I mean, I know I planted one red Brazilian ghost, one chocolate ghost, Brazilian ghost, and it seems both of them are chocolate. So I don't know. That cuts down a variety. So now I guess I have 130.
Eva says, I ate my Sugar Rush peach the other day on top of scrambled eggs. I bet that was wonderful, wasn't it? Definitely a keeper for next year. Okay.
Yeah, I love Sugar Rush peach. I got Sugar Rush red this year. I didn't grow the peach. Personally, for me with the eggs, shishito. I eat shishitos usually every morning with some. You know, if I'm having eggs or whatever else, shishitos.
Yeah, unfortunately, my shishitos didn't survive, but I do have more seeds. Oh, wait a minute. I take that back. I had a couple of shishitos in the inside. So, yeah, I actually might have a couple of shishitos coming up.
That's cool.
Everybody, I'm back. What I miss?
Everything. The world almost fell apart, and if you were here, it wouldn't have been so bad. But Charles and I were able to save it.
Yeah.
I knew I could count on you guys.
Well, it was tough. It would have been easier if you were here, though.
Yeah.
Man, make us work so hard.
Well, my neighbor stopped by. He needed to talk for a few minutes, so.
Uh-huh, that's a likely excuse. Oh, mind you, I'm not saying you're lying or anything. Haha, joke.
I needed to talk, so. Let it be known out there. If you need to talk, I got an ear for you.
Probably hollering about DB barking at the bug.
Nah, he was fine about that. Actually, DV got out. Like was running around that front yard and everything. It was his first real interaction with the dog. Usually I keep her in the house, but this time she got out. And yes, Rob, blame it on me. And yes, Eber, I do have neighbors. I have two. I have one on that side who stopped by, and I have one on that side that's way out by the road. And I never talked to that guy. I've talked to him like twice since he moved in.
Well, there goes Rev's connection again. Yeah, it kind of disappeared and froze him right into place.
So, Nate, is this the one you're referring to as the mystery? The one that looks like the bell?
Oh, so that's what the mystery pot I sent you. Okay. Chad says I have 3 Sugar Rush Peach and 5 Shishitos, all producing. All right, Chad, I'm a little jealous. I'm a lot jealous.
Then I guess, Nate, we're going to eat it. Some of it. Well, I was going to. Let's start with your hot sauce. Then we'll move our way to the pods.
All right. Well, I need to step away for just a minute, so don't start eating yet. All right.
All right.
Hey, folks. Stare at Rev's picture. Okay, Charles is back.
Oh, here's Shishitos.
But it's green.
That's when you eat them.
Eat them when they're red.
No.
They're supposed to be red.
Yeah, for seeds.
I gotta eat them when they're red.
But then you need to start cooking them in your food with their green.
All right, next time I get one, I'll try green.
Yeah, try them green. They go really good with eggs. This has its home in my next batch of scrambled eggs coming up tomorrow morning. Yes, I agree with you, Chad. I'm glad you agree with me on that. Everywhere I've seen any kind of cooking, they usually cook with the green ones. So I'm gonna stick with green. These I'm going by size, like when they're big. Either last year, the ones I got from Pepper Joe's were like real small. These I got from Susan, which she got from Peter Stanley. These are a lot bigger. These are the ones I was looking for. Because last year I had a bunch of them, but they were real small. But I really like the size on the plant this year. So, and they get even bigger than that. So it's pretty cool. By myself. Oh, Rev is here. I'm sorry.
Oh, back? Okay, sweet. All right.
Yeah. So, okay. Yes, we got one from Rev 2 years ago. That's cool. Rev's a good guy. I'd probably trust to see. He may kind of be kind of shady a little bit, but I think he's overall a good guy. I'd trust his seeds.
I don't know about that guy. The guy seems shady to me.
Yeah, just don't go around telling that to people. I mean, I try to keep that. I try to keep that a secret. Now, so that statement right there, that it just was. Yeah. I don't. I don't like to brag. That's what I'm trying to say.
Wondering why I couldn't read the chat. It just jumped out on me. There we go.
So,
Yes, that's right, Chad. I did send you some of those. See Eber's comment?
that's what I just did. I said I don't like to brag. I mean,
What's up, Paul? Welcome.
oh, here's the back. All right, let me go get the SoCal Magma hot sauce. That's what we're going to start with.
All right. SoCal Magma. Dang, you should have asked that question before you left.
What's that?
Gonna ask if it's available on Pepper Lovers Marketplace.
Well, the person that sent it to him is in the chat.
Yeah, it's Nate.
Okay, yeah, because
Shaping for life, mate.
Yeah, is that available on the Pepper Lovers Marketplace, or is it still a private label?
It's a cool label. I believe his wife made the label. I believe he said that in his comment that his wife designed it.
That is pretty dang cool.
Isn't that correct, Nate? Or was that? I mean, I could have been reading. I mean, I read a lot on the PLC, so I could have messed that up.
uh-oh, Paul's in the house.
Yeah, he wants to know, did Rob tell you all about yesterday? If he's asking me, no, Rob did not tell me all about yesterday.
Yes, I did.
Oh, yeah.
He's the one that ate the scorpion peppers yesterday.
Yeah, I swear, I'm the worst one. If you ever come to me with like, oh, did you hear about yesterday? Like, I will be the first one to be like, no, have no clue what you're talking about. You give me like 3-word definition about what happened. I'm like, oh, right, I could tell you like, 2 hours worth of what happened. I'm horrible like that.
Live streams?
No, on live streams I run my mouth, but no, with just things that happen.
Oh.
Like everyday, day-to-day type life. It's like, oh, did you hear about blah, blah, blah? And I'm like, no, I have no clue what you're talking about. Like, tell me about that. And then like they tell me like just a small fraction. I'm like, oh my God, let me finish your sentence for you.
Smells good.
What kind of smells you got?
Peppers.
That's weird. Peppers and a pepper hot sauce.
Yeah. I don't. It's not too vinegary smelling. Not off the out smell off the bottle. Well, there's one way to find that out. Find out in this.
Bruce said, "Did I hear about September?" No, but if you give me like 3 words, I probably could fill you in on the rest.
All right. So yes, good consistency is heavier. I mean, not super thin. It's kind of chunky. Kind of reminds me of how. Well, actually, the consistency of like Exoresco and what is that thing? What is that hot sauce I spent $20 on? That's right.
Tab.
I'm just messing with you. Yeah, pretty thick. So, all right, let's give it a go and see how this is. So, this is the SoCal Magma hot pepper sauce from Nate, Shaping for Life on the PLC. Let's see how it is. Got a good taste to it. Like I said, not super strong on vinegar. Kind of gets you at the tip of the tongue. I'm not sure what all else you put in here besides the peppers, but you definitely taste that SoCal Magma taste in it. Those are really good tasting pepper. Yeah, really good. I mean, it's not too. I wouldn't say it's too terribly hot, but it's definitely not a mild sauce either. So, very good. I would say that's a really good hot sauce, Nate. I like it.
Eber wants to know what would you recommend it on, food-wise?
Chicken.
Every hot sauce goes good on chicken.
That would go really good on chicken. A lot of other dishes too, I imagine. Go good on tacos.
Oh. Yeah, Bloomberg says, I really like that sauce. I needed it on tacos right now.
Yeah. So tacos, anything like that. But it's really good, though. Good job, Nate. I really like it.
Taco.
Yeah.
Batman's back. So, Charles, what would you put it as far as 1 to 10 on a heat rating?
Probably about a 5.
Okay, so it's got some relative warmth to it.
Yeah, I mean, it's got heat. It's got heat to it.
Charles, what are we talking?
Oh, Nate Shaping for Life, his SoCal Magma hot sauce.
Oh, his hot sauce from that?
Yes. So basically, it's the SoCal Magma pepper, which is that habanero ghost scorpion mix. So,
You know what I found yesterday night at ShopRite at the supermarket? I had to get it. Tabasco's scorpion sauce. I
Really?
wasn't mad at it, man. It tastes a whole lot like scorpion. You can even taste the the bit of floral taste from the scorpion pepper and decent heat, man. I was impressed by Tabasco with that one.
yeah, they said that one was pretty good. I mean, I tried to purchase it when they first came out, but they sold out in like a matter of minutes when they released the scorpion version. So then they said it was limited to only the shop in Avery. You can only buy it on Avery Island, the shop, and then I guess maybe they're moving out now, so where they're selling it in other places.
No, my local supermarket has it now.
That's cool.
My my girlfriend's brother actually texted me a picture. He's like, "Hey, look at this," and he told me it was at the supermarket. I went and found it right away.
That's cool.
Cool.
Yeah,
Paula's in the house. Says hello, everyone.
what's up, Polo? Yeah, I just found I think it's Del Monte pickles that are ghost pepper pickles. At
No
my
way.
grocery store.
Del Monte?
Pretty sure. Let me double check.
I got the picture right here, Red. Hang on.
I got the whole bottle right here. Yeah, it's Del Monte ghost pepper pickle. Blazing hot, it says. And they actually have some
Are
heat.
we live?
Yes, we are live.
Why couldn't I find your? I couldn't find the stream, man. I'm over here smoking pot live. Oh shit!
I'm pretty sure you're not.
What was it you were doing?
Right. What am I talking about?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
you were having a cigarette.
What were you saying?
You smoking peppers over there?
You're talking about the spicy heat of the ghost pepper, the scorpion Tabasco sauce.
Right.
Ebert says, "Man, they suck. We got a plant around here." Okay, those pickles suck, or the company sucks? That's what I'd like to know.
I'm thinking.
Well,
I don't know. As far as these pickles go, they're actually really good. They actually have a good bite to them, and they are very dill-like pickles and all that stuff. I actually had I tricked my mom and my sister into trying them. It's pretty funny. They're like, "Are they hot?" And I'm like, "Well, I don't really think so, but yeah, they got some bite to them."
hey, yeah, I was.
I'm like, think so, but yeah, they got some bite to them. Me, right?
So what's the deal with?
Well, if you got two streams open, Batman, mute one of them, or mute the one that's not the Hangouts.
Yeah. I'm sorry. So those Del Monte Ghost pickles, were they hot or what?
Yeah, they actually had a bite to them. I'm not going to say they're ghost pepper hot. Like, they're not the heat level of a ghost pepper, but they are definitely probably one of the hottest commercially packaged things that I've had.
I wonder how they would compare with my Pickersgill's orange pickles.
I've never
Thanks, Russ.
I've never had those, but I know that they're like probably right below the Pocky ghost pepper chips.
Oh, okay, because the Pickersgill's orange are hotter than the ghost pepper chip.
I've never had Pickles Gill Orange. I've only heard that from you.
Just an odd pepper. I like the name of it, and bought a bunch of seeds and planted them, and they taste pretty good. I didn't try to grow any this year.
Hey, is Dave supposed to pop in here or what?
Yeah, he's supposed to.
Okay.
He said the
'Cause
family
I got
might have
that.
a surprise for him tonight.
You got a surprise for him?
No, he said the family. He was thinking that maybe the family has a surprise for him tonight.
Oh yeah, that's probably for sure. Well, if he says he's watching, you remember that diss track, the Dave diss track that Crazy Kimberlin was talking about?
Yeah. Is that gonna be made?
Yeah, I think so, man. I kind of took a shot at Dave this morning with the birthday thing, and he fucking called my bluff, man. So I realized I'm actually older than Dave, bro.
That sucks when you realize that.
Hey, Batman,
Yeah,
you and me both. I'm older than Dave.
So
yeah.
am
I
I.
was,
Yeah,
kind
because
of made me think. Shit.
I'm 54.
So the Dave diss track is definitely coming, man. Shit.
The one good thing is I'll always be younger than Dave. And I only say that because I'm only like a year or maybe 2 years younger than Dave.
Well, I'm I'm gonna be a year older still. It's still another month till I'm a year older, so technically we're the same age. But he's still getting the diss track.
Black Bomber's in the house. What's up, everyone?
What's up, Russ? Didn't say
All
hi
right,
to
so
you.
Oh, I missed Russ. Sorry, Russ.
hey Russ, beast mode engaged for Russ. Black Mamba.
I don't think Russ knows anything but beast mode.
Yeah. All right, so
That idea.
this is Nate's mystery. I don't know what it is. He sent it to me. It's like a bell with a.
Hey, that looks like Hell's Bells, man. Was that?
It's I don't know. Called it his mystery one. He doesn't know what it is.
Whose is that?
Nate shaping for life.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, my Hell's Bells plant is not the shapes are suck so far. Don't know if I'm gonna get that.
let me look and see how this is and go from there on this one.
By the way, Nate, I was like, oh man, I don't think I ever subscribed to you. So I went to your channel and tried to subscribe to you, and they were like, are you sure you want to unsubscribe? So apparently I'm already subscribed.
So that's what this
Yeah,
one
that
in the center.
YouTube is it's been kind of messed up, man. I've been making a lot of friends. Uh, it looks like there's a limit to the amount of notification bells you can activate because there's like all sorts of glitches everywhere. Like, I click on like Kimberland, so it'll say error, but the new, it'll go through for the newer people, so it's like cycling the amount as I go.
So Nate, if that's where you think you got it from, I'm doing a small piece. If you think you got it from the Pepper Wolverine, I guarantee you I'm going to try a small piece of this.
Well, Paula just put up a link saying, does it look like the Hell's Bells pepper? So maybe you might want to click that link and see if it looks like that before you totally dice it up.
What's up, Joe?
I mean, this is what it looks like. I can't, like this on the bottom, just like a bell. So, but if he got it from Jeff, he may got it from you, right, Batman?
Oh no, you're
Was
fine.
that?
Nate said, yeah, you're fine, Charles. Nate said he ate a whole pod, so you're good.
All right.
Well, Charles, what was that?
I was like, he thought he got it from Jeff. So if he got it from Jeff, he might have got it from you, because I know Jeff might have got it from you.
Yeah, yeah. Most of our closer buddies have it. A lot of people have it. I'm not sure, but that's what I said earlier. As soon as you showed it, I'm like, oh shit, that looks like one of the Hell's Bells. But who knows? A lot of peppers take different shapes.
Not like super strong smell to it.
I think mine was. I think my Hell's Bells leans towards like a habanero kind of smell.
Yeah,
You think so?
yeah. All right, I'm gonna start with half.
Ba-boom! Smoke out his ears. Paula says this pepper has the flavor of a habanero with a Scotch bonnet type heat.
I like Scotch bonnet heat.
Yeah, that's actually one of the cool guys from the pepper lovers community. He did that posting for me. He asked me about it, and he took the posting from the pepper lovers, and he I we were trying to help Kang add content to the KC Gardens. So yeah, I said, yeah, great, that's a good idea. Do you can do that, and that's why the Hell's Bells are on there. Uh, B. Lee is who posted that.
Yeah, it's definitely got that habanero flavors to it. It's not really floral or nothing. Got a good crunch, but really a tip burn. Like when you breathe in, of course, it's going to hit the back of your throat, but not like overwhelming on your throat. But yeah, it's good. I would say it's fairly close to the same heat level as the SoCal Magma. To be honest, it's probably around, if I remember
Yeah,
the other day.
mine was felt like a habanero, but definitely a little bit higher heat
Yeah.
than a hot. I uh, I ate I ate one whole, and I actually didn't post the video. I had to chickadee check myself before I wrecked myself.
But yeah, it's a good taste in pepper though.
I'm gonna check myself before I wreck myself, cause I'm bad for your health. I come like a stealth, drop bombs on your mom.
Hey, that is that's crossing the line, Ice Cube.
I don't know, Eber. You have to ask Batman on that one. Batman, does the Hell's Bell start out a purplish phase?
A purplish, no, neither, not the plant and not the fruit. No.
Okay. So guys, there's your answer.
Oh, that was
That's
well. Someone was talking to me today about the purplish. Some pots get like that from the sun. So, you know, I don't know if you can tell if it's the, but a lot of times when pods themselves are exposed to like as much sun as they can get,
uh-huh.
they'll take like a purplish tone, especially on the side that they're receiving the sun.
So I guess we're just on a mystery because I don't know what it is. That's what Nate had it labeled as. So it looks cool though, and it's got a good heat, good flavor. So it's definitely something good to grow. So,
Hey, Chronicles of AJ. What's up? Chronicles of AJ. Just supporting your channel, buddy.
Wants to know anybody watch Tom Likas?
No clue who that is.
Tom who? Tom who?
Tom Likas?
Lakis?
What's that?
I don't know. It doesn't ring a bell to me.
Oh,
Yeah,
somebody
Chad.
said that?
Yeah, Chronicles of AJ wanted to know anybody watch Tom Likas? Likas?
That's a channel, maybe?
I guess. I don't know. It's not ringing a bell to me though.
Chronicles of AJ. Apparently, we don't know who you speak, so how about some more details? Please.
Later on, Chad.
So Nate sent me a picture. He said this is the phase of what the pepper.
Hey,
This is what they look like.
hey, thanks, Russ. I won't tell Janie what you said.
The
Okay.
this is what they look like on the plant.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That looks that that doesn't look like it's from the sun. That looks like the pepper, maybe.
So, but yeah, it's really
Could be something else. Then Jeff got tons of shit, man. It could have been from Jeff.
yeah. It's, like I said, it's very good tasting. So I like it.
And
Did
what
you
Batman
make
was
it half?
talking about was Russ said, "Go Croatia, Batman." I think England's gonna take it, but rooting for Croatia.
Yeah.
Thinking about trying the other pot I want to try. I don't want to
Just
go.
kick me in the nuts, Russ.
What were you saying, Charles?
I said as far as pods, I want to try that other pod I was showing, which is like I said, what I think is a giant red marupi. So,
Go for it.
so we'll see how this one is. This one looks. Ooh, if I don't drop it, looks like it's kind of hard to hold like this. Looks like this inside.
A lot of placenta.
Yeah, but it's. It says like this. So I don't know. I talked to Jeff and Dave, and that's what they kind of thought. I didn't know there was different kind of marupis. I thought they were just all yellow cream. Jeff told me that there's orange and then there's a red, and he said he lost his red. So I wasn't.
That's a Marupi red.
I believe it was sold. The seeds that I bought were Marupi Amarella, and one plant came out Marupi Amarellas. This one came out this red one. So I think it's a Marupi red. I could be wrong. I'm not sure, but it has the characteristics of a Marupi, which is all that squiggly, crazy shape and everything. So I believe it. I believe it is, because I looked online and they had some pictures of the giant red and it looked like that. So that's what I'm thinking on that. Okay. Get some of these seeds out here. I think that's about it. Seeds. That one side. All right. So let's see how this one is. So I'm just going to eat this half. It's a fairly thin walled pepper, so it's not very thick. Let's see. Got a good flavor.
What type of flavor?
It's really not. I don't know. It's really not like super fruity or nothing. So I wouldn't say it's kind of, I wouldn't say sweet. I don't know. It's not that hot, but I don't know. It's not like really fruity or citrusy.
What about bitter?
No, it's not bitter at all. I mean, it's like you're kind of going into like a I wouldn't say a bell, but it's kind of hard to describe. It doesn't have a lot of the normal, like, I guess, characteristics of a lot of different ones. But it's not super hot. It's not sweet. It's not fruit or it's kind of just like a neutral pepper. I guess, I mean, it's hard to describe. It's just almost like neutral.
So not earthy, not sweet, not fruity, and not bitter.
You know?
What else is there? This pepper tastes like a pepper.
Yeah. That's the description from Charles.
This is a good pepper. If you ask me what it tastes like, I have no idea.
It doesn't taste like this, or this.
Here's all the flavors you can expect not to taste in this.
Well, I think I spoke too soon on the heat. This building.
Oh, creeper.
Oh yeah.
Gotta love creepers. There's that Billy Joel song again.
Is that climbing, Charles?
Oh, it's climbing. Yeah. It's hotter than the
Good, because I was thinking for a shape like that, it's got to be hot.
So the Marupis are hot?
I don't know. Never had one.
They're not that bad.
Because I got one right here.
You gonna try it?
Oh,
Yeah, why not?
Where'd you get that from?
From you.
Oh yeah.
The Marupi Amarillo. Or Amarello.
Aren't those like ahi level?
Supposedly, yeah, those are the white, yellow, creamy are. This red one, I'd say, is a little bit hotter,
Right.
but it's a lot bigger pot as well. I mean, it's double the width of the Merupi Amarillo.
Yeah, this sucker is pretty small. It's like eye level.
Engage.
how hot is a CSB? What's a CSB?
Chocolate Scotch bonnet.
Ah, between 300 and 600,000.
Did Beatty Beats ever get back to you, Rev?
No. Where you at, Beady Beats? Hit me up.
Beatty was telling me he wanted to go on the live stream and eat his first chocolate Scotch bonnet.
Which we all encourage.
Yeah, even most Scotch bonnets are in the 300 to 600,000 range.
Well, that one's kind of peaked.
I would love to see that.
That was definitely a creeper for that Merupi. And that's going to be it for Charles's pepper taste test tonight. And
Oh no, you still got the mustard one left.
oh hell no, I'm not doing that
Oh
shit.
hell yes.
No.
Is it because you know it's going to be the hottest pepper of the entire night?
Shit, I ain't doing it. I gotta be at work at 6 tomorrow, so
And my boss still hasn't messaged me back, so I don't even know if I have to work tomorrow.
Day off.
I ate full pods, Gage. I ate full pods 2 summers ago. Gave that up. Unless they were not that hot. What, last year on the live stream, I ate what? Scotch bonnet. I ate that King Naga. Oh, shouldn't have done that. Scotch bonnet, sugar rush, peach.
Yeah, but last year you were crazy.
No, the year before I was crazy. Last year I was pretty conservative. I go downhill every year.
Gage says, just a little sliver, Charles. Come on.
And we'll save that for another live stream.
CSB, full pods. Nothing crazy. Because last year I had chocolate scotch bonnets growing. And yeah, they were pretty good. Nice unique flavor to them.
I'm not a big fan of chocolate pods, so.
Yeah, I don't notice a real difference between a chocolate scotch bonnet and a regular scotch bonnet. I mean, they taste pretty much the same to me.
Rev, I did send you 2, so you do have 2 chocolate pods in there.
Oh yeah, chocolate. Was it chocolate Brazilian Ghost and
Big White Mama.
Yeah, that one. Oh, looks pretty mean.
You'll love it.
I don't really like chocolate pods.
I know that, but I was like, I know it's sending me that stuff. I didn't.
Yeah, you gotta chance it.
Charles is giving you the opportunity to expand your horizons in a way in which you have not done yet.
Oh, I've
Embrace the moment.
I've eaten my fair share of chocolate pods.
Not these ones. These ones are special ones. They came from Charles.
Smells like a fresh pod.
Well, like I said, I'm going to say that Maripi, although not strong on any flavor tones, definitely had some heat. So definitely more than that mystery pepper. Like I said, I just don't have it in me tonight to eat that sliver of anything of that mustard ghost.
We can tease you a little bit about it, though.
Sure.
And Eber, I'm sniffing on a Marupi Amarella. Which looks like that.
So bumpy and gnarly.
Well, Nate, you ain't the only one because those Kangsters are hot as shit. But you got to remember what Kangsters are crossed with. Those are crossed with Brazilian Ghost. So of course they're going to have.
Hey,
hot.
Rev just ate it. Rev, you got to talk so we can see you.
I am talking.
You're also in presentation mode now.
Nah, it's got some instant heat. But I mean, it's not like super hot or anything.
No.
It's still building, but
How's the flavor?
pretty good.
But it's one that's hard to describe.
Yeah, it's like pepper-like, but I don't know. The more you talk, the more it builds.
Yeah, it does.
It's kind of like middle of the tongue burn too.
It's more than an ahi lemon drop.
Yeah, probably a little bit more than that. More than, well, an ahi in general.
Yes.
I've never had a lemon drop, but I'm on my way. And Gage, that's the Marupi Amarella.
Maripi Amarella.
Amarella. It's weird. It's like it packs all the punch right up front. Because like the first 20 seconds, that's like most of the heat. And like right now, it just, I don't want to say it's going downhill, but it's just leveling off.
Plateau.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next pod, BBM or Kangsta Yellow.
Um, hmm.
Gangster Red. What about a Sriracha Bonnet? You try the lemon Starburst, or at least did a video on it.
I'll definitely do a video on that one.
Still have it?
Oh yeah.
Is it in the box?
Yep.
Does it still look good?
Oh yeah. Nice and firm.
Okay. This is a pretty good size.
Gates,
Gigantic.
Rev ate the Marupia Morella, but I think the yellow version, right?
He did the yellow cream version, yeah.
Right.
I did the red, which I like I said I wasn't aware until I started talking to Jeff. I didn't even know there was other colors. Yeah, that's a pretty good size lemon starburst.
Those things are gigantic. Look at the size of this thing, man.
And those have some really good flavor to them.
That's a
Was
biggest
that what you got there, Rev?
lemon starburst. Gigantic.
Yeah, that one's big, man. I got some nice looking ones too. Not that big.
And the Kangsta
Who
Red.
did you throw that?
Rev did.
Did I grow it? No, Charles did.
That's on his next update.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the Kangsta Red. That thing's gigantic, man. That thing's bigger than the freaking
Wow.
lemon starburst. Look at that.
Yeah, that looks freaky, man. Ooh.
Or the Primo Big Black Mama.
Well, that's not an easy road I sent you. They're not all easy.
No. Scotch Brain. Or the Sriracha Pumpkin.
I didn't know if you had seeds to all those things, so now you do.
Gage says, eat the red one. Yaya is saying wow, and Bloomberg is saying, I got some huge Chaos Lemon Starbursts on one of my plants. Cool.
Yeah, he's got me beat by a mile on his size of his starburst.
Time for the 15 round Scoville's challenge.
Yeah, and then did I send you a hornet?
Hornet?
A hornet or Sriracha bonnet?
Sriracha Bonnet right here. It's got a pretty wicked tail on there. You can see that.
Wait, is that the crimson, the Texas crimson?
No, that's a
Same
Sriracha.
thing? Oh, okay.
It's different.
Different. Okay.
Yeah, 'cause I asked King. I wanted to make sure.
What else we got? Mojo Orange Tiger.
Rev, eat the lemon starburst.
So what if we do it this way? Let's go by likes. If we can get to, what, 12 likes, I will eat the Starburst.
And also the Kangstar White Tie.
Okay, he'll eat the White Star or the tie too.
And the Lemon Habanero.
And he'll eat the lemon habanero as well. He's not listening to me.
No, I don't succumb to peer pressure.
Chocolate Brazilian Ghost.
Oh yeah, if we're like going with that route, oh yeah, the Primo Big Black Mama and
Oh yeah.
Brazilian Ghost and the Kangster Red and the Devil's Brain and the Kangstar 11 Starburst and we'll add the Shishito just for like relief in the middle and the Bubba Jalapeno.
Evers wants to let you know
No,
that
in In the middle, that'll feel just like any of the other besides it.
Let's see, did I miss anybody in here? Oh, this one. The AL8 lobe.
That's AC. That's
Oh.
Alex Casillas.
The AC. What's the AC stand for?
Alex Casillas, that's his name.
Oh, so the Alex.
So that's his cross. That's his 8 lobe. So I sent you one of those. But Alex, he's real active on the PLC. So Rev's got pods to try. So any live stream you see Rev on, if he says he doesn't have a fresh pod or something to try, he's lying.
Rev, I got some ripe peppers out back. Tomorrow I'll pick some. It's you and me, pepper for pepper. All right?
Oh man. I did mention I'm doing the Death Nut challenge again here shortly, right?
No way.
Yep, got another one.
Better you than
Wow.
me.
Hey, I'm russing it, man.
That's insane.
Well, Russ asked me if I wanted to go ahead and do it. I was like, no. So I grabbed another one. He was like, Barbie's gonna do it. And I'm like, all right.
No way. You serious?
Wait, was I not supposed to say that?
No, I don't know. I mean, I can't believe she would. Shit. Those things are tough, man.
She still has plenty of time to back out if she doesn't want to, so.
Ooh.
But there's even more people doing it too, though.
I don't know. Maybe it was just me. I was an idiot. I had all this beer and stuff. I was like, you know, I had the Packy chip. That was shit. And you know, I wasn't expecting the Death Nuts to wreck me, so I drank tons of beer like an idiot.
I did the same thing.
I ate a bunch of peanuts before.
He got a Rev. I'm convinced had a weak batch because that number 3 Death Nut kicked my ass. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah. One and two is nothing. 3 is when you really get a super high level.
Yeah, and then 4 and 5, it doesn't matter because you already went through 3, so you already died.
Yeah.
5
yeah, 4. I was like, man, 4 is another 3, I think, because that's when the real heat came. Yeah, you're right.
I remember 1 being like, oh, that's got some heat to it, but it's cool. 2 was like, that's got some heat too.
No, 1
not that bad. And then 3, I remember, like Charles remembers 3 vividly. I really don't remember 3. I remember 3 going, oh wow, that's kind of hot too. But I don't remember it being like anything worse. And then 4 and 5, I don't remember that being that much worse either. But to be perfectly honest, I numbed myself out after like number 2. And everything was like, whatever, just get through this.
I remember vividly talking to Dave. 1 and 2, I was like, oh, 1 is Twitz's Sunrise level heat. Number 2 is La Cuesta heat. Those were fine. 3, boom. Once that powder hit the back of my throat, I couldn't even breathe. I thought I was going to die. And then 4 was okay, and 5 wasn't that bad. Now, I don't know if 4 and 5, with the excess powder, contributed to any of the like the gut bomb or the gut wrecking, but 3 I think was the key. That's kind of like 3rd grade. You know, you do good in school in 3rd grade. You see how good you are in 3rd grade because that's when you start learning harder crap. I think that's about how.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Derek's in the chat. Derek, you want to go for Death Nut round 2? I know you do.
You got stuff?
I know everybody wants to see that.
Only Russ is the only person who wants to do it more than once, two, three, four times. Nobody else wants to. Well, you too, but that I mean, I wouldn't do it again. Nope. Nope. I'll pass. That's it.
Oh, Gage, if they scare you, you should do it at least once.
Yo, Crazy Kimberlin.
So Derek says no, so we all know that means yep. So that means he wants to try it again.
Sweet. Get up with Russ, man. We'll schedule.
I don't think Derek. He's not going to do it again. I'm pretty sure he's set his way. He's done with that Death Nuts. I'm pretty sure Dave. I'm pretty sure Dave is done with the Death Nuts. I mean, I definitely. I mean, I'll swear right now, I will never do that crap again. I'll eat 1 and 2, like snack, but anything 3 and above, hell with that crap. I ain't doing it.
Yeah, Russ, I'm right there with Mark. I have yet to have cap cramps. I've had like pain in my stomach or pain in my gut. I've had like got to go to the bathroom type thing, but I don't think I've ever had what most people describe as the cap cramps.
I have.
No, it's it really feels like a boulder is floating around in your stomach, bro.
Yeah.
And did you all get them from the Death Nuts?
I got them from the Death Nuts, but I think the only other time that I got that was another pepper that I had only drank beer beforehand. And I really think it's the beer that does it for me, at least, because I ate a tiny Reaper, and yeah, it was super freaking hot, and it did give me the whiskey chest and a little nausea, you know, at first, but none of that cramps aftermath. But when I did my chip that I absolutely loaded with Reaper powder, that gave me that. And also when I did the Death Nuts, you know, I was at Yankee Stadium drinking beer and a whole lot of freaking peanuts. So I came home, I drank more beer, and I decided to do the Death Nuts. So I think that messed me up. I got some really bad, 3 in the morning in the fridge looking for shit to, ideas, coconut water.
Yeah, I heard you saying, like, don't drink beer after doing the Death Nuts. And I'm like, I drank beer before, during, and after every pod I ever tried, including that Brazilian brain strain. And I don't think it was the beer at all. And I did the Death Nuts, and that was the worst decision that I ever made during the Death Nuts. Was whenever the time was up, and I'm like, I'll go ahead and take a drink. I'll take a drink of beer. And I took a swig of beer. Oh my God, no, you should wait like 20 minutes, at least 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes after doing the Death Nuts before you take a swig of beer, because I took a swig of beer and it felt like I drank magma. It just hit my stomach, and I was like,
worse than beer? You know what's worse than beer, Rev?
That Serpent's Head vodka?
No, I'm saying like a normal drink that you think. One time I ate a pepper and I didn't see much in the fridge at the time, and I grabbed freaking orange juice. Oh my God, that's like gasoline, bro. Orange juice.
That's what. One time on one of the live streams, I was eating something, either a pepper or sauce or one of the things, but I was drinking Orange Show, which is St. Arnold down here, the brewery, their orange ale. And I think all that oranges definitely played a part in why I felt like crap, because it had that orange, blood orange in that beer.
I'm telling you, well, orange juice, pure squeezed orange juice like I had, it was like fire. It was like adding gasoline to the fire, man. Instantly, I think the acid does something with the capsicum.
Oh yeah, that's how I felt with the beer. I took that
Look,
once.
I'm having
I was like,
New Belgium's honey orange triple. Pretty strong.
It better,
Julian's in the house. Hey, Julian.
"Up,
it better
Julian."
be. You should ask for your money back.
Julian got my chip, and Russ also has my chip, level 2, which is much hotter, and Aaron and Philip from Daddy Daughter Broadcasting are doing it also. They both got them.
And Derek says that he rarely drinks, so he wouldn't know. I don't know why, but I kind of believe him.
Hey, Julian.
No, I drank every single pod I ever ate. Anything ever hot I've ever eaten. I was drinking at the same time because I thought, what the heck, man? If I'm gonna eat something really hot, I might as well be a little bit out of it. And no, everything went great until the death nuts. The only advice that I could say, if you're going to do the death nuts, go ahead and drink all the way up until you do it. But as soon as you do it, whenever you're done, drink water for like a good half hour afterwards. Then go back to beer. And I'm like a hardcore, like, I don't care. I'll go ahead and drink beer anyways, even though people say it'll mess you up kind of person. I'm really sure that the beer messed me up. Just like Batman said, I ignored his warning, and I was like, nah, it's okay. I'll just ignore Batman's warning. I'll do it anyway. And
you know, the first cramps were actually with a fresh pepper. It was like I think it was last season, and Will G sent me a pepper, and his note asked me to do a review, and I got up one Saturday morning, and you know, I did some gardening, and I fixed up like a light breakfast, but by noon I was already grabbing beer from the fridge. So about 4 beers in, I decided I'm gonna do the video, and seriously, man, I was dying. I was curled up. I was on the toilet. I was leaning into the tub. I can't throw up. I was just dying and praying, God, get me through this. Come on. Seriously, man. There was no fucking settling that shit. Man, it was more intense than the Death Nuts and the chip. That was pretty bad, man. And that was only a Bohemian Goat, but nothing was in my stomach but beer, you know?
love it. Aaron says, tell me how this makes any sense. Russ is in Texas and got his chip days before me while I live an hour and a half south of Batman. Still hasn't got it.
Yeah. What's up with that, man? Russ, you and your male people, man, need to get it together. You know what's another fucked up thing? That I put Julian's chip in the way sturdier box. It was a much harder crush proof box, and his arrived in pieces. Jesus, man.
Got that inside mailman group that like takes care of them. Like, wait, this is for Russ? Put this on the fast track, man. Get that over to him, man. We'll get that there tomorrow.
Yes, Aaron lives in my state, for Christ, and Russ gets it in Texas first. What the fuck?
The place I dread the most usually is in the Illinois area. Because, I mean, every time when I send stuff up there, it just goes crazy. Because, I mean, like I said, I tried to send – last year I was sending pods to Jeff, and the shit went to Miami, and then got stalled in Miami. I'm like, what the hell is it doing in Miami?
Yeah.
And then finally made it. Like he's like they came, but then the pods were soft or whatever else because it got delayed like 2 or 3 days or wherever the hell it went. And I think even Nate, I think he bought some of my hot sauce, and it was like some other damn part of the country. It's like, am I ever going to get this? I'm like, you should have got it like yesterday or whatever. But like certain places, they just it's like easy breezy. Like anytime I send anything to Kyle in Hawaii, no worries, 2 days is going to get there. It's like it's guaranteed. Like like anything to like Blumberg, but the post office here told me that no matter what you send to like Tennessee area, it's got to do 2 days. So even if you want to pay for like 3 or 4 days or whatever, they're going to send it in 2 days anyway. So you're going to get it for the 2 day priority because Tennessee has to go 2 days, at least from my area. So it's just weird and crazy how shit goes. I mean, because it's just like, that upsets me. Well, not as bad as breaking, like this round, I lost a bottle of the hot sauce to Gage, which is a rarity. Usually it's Scott Tippett because that poor guy has lost more bottles of everything from everybody that I've ever seen in my life. But just that upsets me too, because I mean I packaged the stuff really really well.
Everything I've ever gotten from you, Charles, is like super protected.
I mean, I go above and beyond what I do.
You really do, man. Like I've never seen anybody ship things like you do. Like you got things packed inside of other things that are bubble wrapped and then packed inside of other things. And I mean, you look like you're like sending out like relics that people found from like the BC era.
Well, I mean, I want to make sure it gets to people, and I don't want any of these. I mean, because I just hate that. I mean, so far it's happened. It's like I think 3 times so far that everything I've sent out, that 3 bottles broke so far. I mean, I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but I just don't like to see that happening.
Yeah, just keep claiming, man. You use your PayPal screenshots as proof, and that worked for me. So you just keep claiming. And Russ, cover your ears. They broke 1 bottle, and the order was for 3. I charged them for all 3 bottles. So that kind of covered a couple that I didn't get to clean.
And with the mail being weird and stuff, if I were to send my next door neighbor something, I mean, technically I could put it in his mailbox and he could get it. But if I was doing it through the mail, it would go, I think, 3 or 5 hours away before it turns around and comes back. So it takes 3 days to actually send like my neighbor something, or like, a guy a mile down the road if I was, shipping it. Weird how mail is. Whereas I could probably have it up to Rob Z in 2 days. Nice. Derek said he gave his mailman a couple sauces. Now he's super careful. Once you have a vested interest, you start looking at it completely different.
But I think a lot of it is all through it's not at the actual carrier. It's actually at the station. It's at the branch, at the sorting stations. That's where they do all that crap.
Or what Julian said, I have a video from my doorbell of the, quote, mailman. He put, quote, mailman, throwing a package at my door instead of knocking. I've seen a lot of those videos, but I would really like to think that is the rare instance, and a majority of all of them do not do that. And then Russ said, use FedEx or UPS. Wait, did I just say that?
Oh no, not Russ. He would never say something like that.
Nah, I can't. I must have misread the name.
Well, depending on what you're sending, it's a big difference going USPS, UPS, FedEx. Like I said, I was trying to send back some greenhouse supplies, and the difference in rate is crazy from UPS versus the post office. So absolutely, I used USPS because it was going to cost me $60 a UPS store as opposed to $21 at the post office. So of course, I'm going to choose 21 over 60.
In my experience, I've never had a bad experience with USPS. My local delivery, my local ones. I don't know about the throwers at the at the factory or whatever, but I know that the local people are really awesome.
Well, see, my thing is that they finally started getting mine correct. I have the community mailboxes, but for whatever reason, I mean, how these communities are set up is just absurd. Like, I'm not going to give you my address, but just let's say 9999. Well, the next street over has 9999 this. And like, if all these communities that we're in, like everything is going to be in like Town Lake, Shore, Town Lake Drive, Town Lake, whatever, they all sound the same and they all start like with the same high numbers. So it's just crazy because you have one street. There's no damn way there's 9,000 something worth of street numbers. Why the hell do they all start on the same numbers? And every damn street almost looks the same, and they all use the same community box. So where it's like one word off. Like I said, want to be Town Lake Shore, want to be Town Lake Grass, want to be Town Lake this, whatever it is. They all sound the damn same in the neighborhood. And then they all start with the same set of numbers to start the street and all that other crap. Of course, it's going to be, I mean, I guess it could get confusing or whatever, but, you're just looking at it, the way they open those big communities.
Hey,
it just is.
Dave's here. What's up, Dave?
Nah,
Hope you're having a great day, buddy. Happy birthday.
That's Donna. Hopefully Dave is going to be coming on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's going at Home Academy.
We got a Dave diss track.
Yeah, Donna will be interested in that.
Hey, you're forgetting the rules of super chat. I think you got a super chat there.
Absolutely. It says Batman's having a 1K subs giveaway pretty damn soon. So tell us about that. Because you have been rising in the numbers very quickly. So do you have a prediction on when you're going to hit 1K? Not when the giveaway is going to be, but when you think the 1K number is going to hit?
I do have a prediction because I've been making a lot of friends fast, and I've been setting goals, and I've been meeting my goals. So by my calculations, by this time next week, I should have 1K.
Heck yeah. And if you're not subscribed to Make It Wayne, make sure you go and subscribe to Make It Wayne and watch all of his videos. Make sure you watch the Bathtub Time Machine video and all the other videos and a ton of thumbs up and all that fun stuff. Because if you're not subscribed,
Thanks,
I don't know why you're not subscribed yet.
Hey, Barnyard Chicken, what's up?
Dave!
There's the birthday boy.
Hey, buddy.
Are we going to start singing now or what?
Sure.
Happy birthday!
One, two, three. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to
you.
Happy birthday, Pepper
Spray. Dave. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, that's awesome.
Awesome. Man, the legend. Not too busy on his birthday.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, buddy.
So what's going on? I hear you're going to hit 1,000 subscribers. Donna had it on while I was trying to log in. So everybody go sub.
Yeah.
Go tell your mama, your dad, your parent, your brothers, your sisters, all your friends, go sub.
Yeah, I'm already subbed, I think. Yep.
I hope you're subbed to yourself.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not subscribed to myself. I don't want to hear that guy talk.
So Dave,
What's
how
up,
was
Dave?
this fine evening?
How's your day going, bud?
It's going. Not bad.
How's
Not
it
bad at
feel?
all.
How's it feel to be like really old?
I'm cussing you out in my head.
Did you see my post today? I'm all calling him old, and he called my bluff, and turns out I'm older than Dave. Shit.
He did. The post he put on PLC, he put on Facebook also, and I said, wait, whoa, who you calling old? Oh, wait a minute, you're Batman. You can call me whatever you want.
And how old are you?
I'm 42. He'll be 43 in a month.
Sweet. Wow. Yes, I got a couple years on you.
So in our age breakdown, it's Rob is the oldest, I'm second, Batman, Dave, and then Rev.
Yeah.
I'm the baby of the group.
He's the baby.
I'm like 2 years and a month and a half behind it.
Here's more proof that we're getting old. I just try to take these off, but no, I can't read the chat.
Well, that's one of the key things that we have here on the live stream. You don't even have to have those glasses on. Rob will read you the chat for you.
Oh, right.
At least a good portion.
Yeah, Rob's been a little quiet. I don't know. Is it my cursing? I'm sorry, Rob.
No issues on this end. It's just everybody's talking, so I'm just listening. It's all good. Now, Dave, I want to hear about harvesting and that kind of stuff. How's that going?
I actually haven't really harvested anything other than the ahi pineapples for ACF. My in-ground plants are so far behind, it's not even funny. But they're growing. They're just taking their good old time, so they better kick it into gear real fast come August.
That's
this month.
That's what I keep telling my plants with a raised fist while I'm telling them that.
Oh, I'm about to start testing them because now the ones up the church plot, they're doing awesome. I mean, they're right on pace for the time they got planted. They're doing really good. But everything out back here in the yard, which is like, what, 300-400 plants, they're just taking their good old time, just like that. Oh, it's only May. It's like, no, you. Now the potted plants, they're doing freaking awesome. So, but I just picked the ahi pineapples. It was 2.5 pounds the other night, which takes us up to, I think, 4 pounds for him so far for those. And that's just off of what was on the plants that when he brought them. All the new growth is just now starting to come out and stuff like that. So should be a good long season with those. Lemon drops are finally starting to move, Rob.
About time.
I swear, I'm not gonna kill them. I'm gonna kill them in my head, but I'm not gonna kill them.
You mean it's more like they're gonna be dead to you if they
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it just, I don't know. It's been frustrating. Kind of overall. I just kind of like trying not to flip out or anything, you know. Heed my own words in that video.
That was good, very good inspiration.
Yeah, don't freak out.
I'm not gonna do what everybody thinks I'm gonna do. Go, man.
I want to freak out, but I'm not gonna do it.
freak out. And then you see all these messages from him to Ron and home in West Virginia. To Donna. Donna, I'm freaking out. Donna, oh my God, Donna. What have you done on your birthday today, Dave?
Hung out with the kids. Donna had to work, so she didn't get home till about 6. But kind of hung out with the kids. They had a few things to do. Then I made some chips yesterday because there's in the For Love of Hot Sauce community on Facebook, they have a once a week or bi-weekly, whatever it is, Chili Head Circus, they call it. It's a live stream.
Yeah.
And Saturday night is crafter business, whatever, company night.
Yeah.
And I'm on it. And the one Menacing Peppers hot sauce company, he got a hold of me because he didn't know what to do. Because it's supposed to be like test your own limits, take a challenge, do whatever, even if it's just eating a lemon drop, and that's the extent of your tolerance, then that's what they want to see. They don't want to see you kill yourself. They want to see you push your limits. But he got a hold of me and asked me if I can make him a couple chips. So I'm gonna try to hurt him bad.
That's cool. That's what a good friend does.
I'm telling you. So I tried it yesterday, and I crunched one up on a few hot dogs, one, and then licked my fingers and came close to panic mode. That's how hot it was.
That's always like a good.
Yeah. Well, I took two of them to church because I knew John, who's been in a few videos, I knew he would try one. And then one of the kids in the youth group, I didn't realize he was only 15. I gave them both one, and it turned ugly. It turned ugly quickly. They both ended up in the bathroom with their heads in the sinks, just shoveling water, snot flying in their water. They didn't care.
Did they look like that chip you showed today?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was mean, man. You know?
I felt kind of bad for them when I walked in the bathroom and seen them both with their heads in the sinks, and
that chip was pretty thick, man. The powder cover on that.
Yeah, the one in the picture?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome t-shirt, man.
Yeah, I was sporting that all day. Had my pepper donkey shirt on all day long. No, Eber, I didn't get a parent call, so I'm assuming he was all right by the time he got home.
Thanks, Yaya.
But I sent a couple out to a couple people, so there'll be a couple people getting some.
Do they know they're getting it, though? Do they know they're getting it?
Yeah, they know.
Oh, man, you take the surprise out of it then.
Well, it'll be a surprise for everybody else who gets them. Because it's just going to be kind of hit and miss. I'm hoping to make another batch, but my crimson is down to like a quarter teaspoon, so I won't be using it in it. Because this batch, all I did was I used the La Cuesta, the chocolate caramel, crimson, and a touch of Reaper powder. So yeah.
and as long as Rev isn't sitting here, he wanted me to tell you that he'd like one too.
Yeah. I got that memo. I figured he'd want one.
I wasn't sure if you actually sent the memo or not. So since you got it, we're good.
I heard he was going to do 3.
Oh. Okay, so that's a new member.
Right after Rob's doing 2.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, Ebert. I said to myself, I forgot to send disclaimers with the last chips, man. They're mean. The level 2.
Thanks, Russ. So I hear Tom has a pepper. Or a few. Did you really? Well, I didn't see it, so you got to eat another one.
It was the what, Marupi Amarella.
Oh, I love those. Did you like it?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I just ate one of those. Should have done it on camera. I just ate one of those ghost pepper pickles too. These things are pretty good.
Oh man, Batman, haha, scared of this one.
Hey, Russ, thank you, man. Thanks, Russ. And Kimberlyn, what are we scared of?
Nothing.
Not a thing. I'll agree.
We're scared of nothing, especially the death nut. So grab another one, Crazy Kimberlyn, and hop on Russ's live stream.
Hey, Bear, super chat from Bear.
Happy birthday to Dave.
Yeah, it has to be sung. Happy birthday to Dave.
Come on, everybody else on the panel, gotta sing it.
Happy birthday to Dave. Happy birthday to Dave. Happy birthday to Dave. Happy birthday to you.
Hey, where's the pepper condom at?
You are... Wait, what was the very end of the happy birthday song? You are so old.
Yeah, you are old now. Yeah, but I think the cherry on top is and many more.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Hashtag lemon starburst for now. The lemon starburst is actually a really good pepper. Really good flavor, not too much heat. In honor of Dave's birthday, Rev will eat a lemon starburst.
Awesome.
Heck yeah.
Hey, Aaron.
Yeah, and Bear said apparently I'll do that in Spanish. I don't know how to do that in Spanish.
No, he means send him the call and he'll come on and sing it in Spanish.
Oh, I'll send him a call. He'll do it in Spanish? Really?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Cumpleaños feliz.
Oh, see, I don't know that. I know the Feliz Navidad, but that's like Merry Christmas. Feliz Navidad.
You know my
felicidad.
You know my girl's boss, this lady, right? She said Feliz Navidad, right? So it freaking pissed me off. I'm like, man, you stupid bee. I know you've been listening to that the blind guy song all your freaking life. You know, the Feliz Navidad. And now you're acting like you don't know Feliz Navidad. I'm like, shut up. Jesus.
Oh, come on. I'm like white as you can get, man, and I even know the Feliz Navidad.
Yeah, man, that's
Right.
that's
Because
Feliciano's #1 song.
I'm pretty sure Christmas doesn't go by without you hearing Jose Feliciano's Feliz Navidad. Am I right?
Yeah, I mean, there's other versions, but only Jose Feliciano will I listen to?
You're gonna hear it somewhere you go.
Yeah.
All I know
Or
is
hear it multiple times on the radio.
So, Red, you're gonna
Yeah,
try the Living
it's
Starburst?
always on. Anything. You put a Pandora on. Come on.
I have no clue who sings it, but I at least know it's Feliz Navidad y Prospayo Años de Felicidad.
Yeah, it's Jose Feliciano. He's a blind guy. Plays the guitar really well, and
Going in
that's
in English. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas.
So he's kind of like the Hispanic Ray Charles, but he plays the guitar.
Yeah. And that's his most popular song. But he does have other hits, though.
Right. So the chat wants to know, Rev, are you going to do a Lemon Starburst?
Yeah, Aaron bitch said Dad. Like, you stupid.
Hey, Charles, my boss still hasn't texted me back about where I'm supposed to work in the morning.
That's all.
Jesus, man. Russ.
Man, that's a gigantic friggin' pod, man.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, I love that laughter going on in the background there.
Okay, the Big Black Mama, or the Brazilian Ghost, or the Gangster Red then?
Yeah, those three were on my do not do list.
Why not? They're mild.
Oh yeah, they're very mild. Which there they are, all stacked together. They're gigantic friggin' pods. Friggin' Lemon Starburst is one of the biggest flying saucer looking pods I've ever seen.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, oh, I'm sure I will.
I mean,
it won't kill you.
The death nuts did nothing to you, man. You'll be fine.
Julian says do the Gangsta Red.
We could settle for the Shishito.
No.
I don't know what this one is, man. This one is not labeled, and it kind of looks like
that's that's the Bubba.
Yeah, it kind of looks like this other Bubba jalapeno, like they were both connected.
I don't know. That's it's pretty decent. It's not hot.
And the Kang Star white tie.
Well, those are snacking peppers.
That's what I'm looking for.
Well, that's the one that's labeled BB. It says Primo BBM. I got those from Troy Primo.
Yeah,
So those are really good ones.
I'm pretty sure Brando would say that this chocolate Brazilian ghost would be a snacking pepper, but yeah, I'm not really looking for that.
But you don't have many options. You got shishito or white tie if you want to get out of any kind of heat.
Well, what's up with the lemon starburst? That's not that bad, right?
No, I love that.
Yeah, so that one's
10 or 11 so far.
Hey, like two people already said, are you just gonna play with the peppers or are you gonna eat one?
I was gonna play with them. Thank you, Paula.
Not Legos.
The lemon starburst, I described it as a nice heat to it. So that should give you an example of where the heat level of it is.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Lemon Starburst is like the same size as the Scotch Green.
Cheese. They're all both about the same heat.
Yeah.
The best one taste-wise is the lemon starburst out of the whole bunch. I mean, hands down, that thing is great.
Las Dastilleros.
Nice, Paula. Hope you're liking that stuff.
Have a good night, Eber. We'll see you next week. Not Friday.
Where'd Tom go?
Now he went to go get one.
Thanks, Eber.
I had some of that powder in my burrito ground beef mix today, and I just start pouring it in until it looks right. The ground beef, the La Cuesta.
I've upped my game with it. If I don't get an endorphin rush when I'm eating, I didn't use enough.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to go back, give it an extra shake.
Yep.
Oh, Scott's in the house. Hey, Scott.
Hey,
Sorry
Scott.
I missed you earlier. We've been here for a while.
Well, if Tom comes back, I've got a pepper here that somebody sent me, but I can't do the whole thing because I think he's a newer grower and didn't realize you don't pick it when it's dark red. So, and then send it to somebody. So it's getting pretty soft. But supposedly they're calling it a Primo X. It's on Refining Fires Chilies. That's what he told me. The guy said, that's what it's labeled. It's just an accidental Primo cross. Doesn't really look anything like a Primo, but whatsoever. To me, it looks like, there's some wrinkles and bumps and stuff, but I think whatever it crossed with, I think it's like a habanero type. So I can't remember his name.
That's bad, Dave.
Well, it's his handle on Google.
Yo, Scott Tippett, what's
And I'm not gonna.
That was from Golden Harvest.
It's Gold Spot 804.
Oh, I know he sent some out to other people.
Yeah, I know. No, it didn't come from Golden Harvest. It came from the Gold Spot 804 or whatever.
That's
hey, that name rings a bell. I just got a subscriber from that name.
Yep.
and I'm not gonna try anymore, Dave. But I'm gonna hold that one up. So that's a mustard ghost.
Pepper X?
No, that's a mustard ghost.
No, man. Apparently, it's a mustard pod, so it's got to be hotter than the Pepper X.
Well, I'm not gonna do any more pods tonight. I'm podded out.
Charles? How you get Pepper X, man?
That's what I'm saying. That looks awfully familiar.
I'm just that well liked.
Now you're just bragging, Charles. Just bragging.
Yeah, right. They're gonna send me that crap. Since
Who posted? Who posted they got a Pepper X seed maybe on the peanut?
Was that Rob Blumberg?
Yeah, Blumberg had a seed in his Death Nut. He doesn't know if it was the actual Pepper X seed, but there was a seed in the number 5 window.
Isn't that interesting?
Well, hope it sprouts.
That would be awesome.
I never asked
You
him.
done play with that yet?
I never asked him. Did you try to sprout it? Did anything come about that, Blumberg?
Of course, that the Pepper X nut had Reaper also.
But it also had.
Yeah, it's a couple of. I was about to say it's not just Pepper X. There's a few.
Pepper
Yeah,
X, Carolina Reaper, Moruga Scorpion, Carolina Reaper powder.
So let's
Yeah.
hope he got Pepper X. That'd be awesome. But
That would be awesome.
Yeah, well, You get a mustard pod, you got it. If you get one of Charles,
Yeah, and if it's a mustard pod, you know it's got to be the hottest pepper in the world.
Scott been doing quite all right. Quite all right. Thanks for asking.
That's why your last dab hot sauce changes colors to where it's not really mustardy color when you get it.
Oh no! Well, apparently, according to them, like it's so hot that it's like, yeah, we're not really gonna be mustard color. We're gonna turn red. We're that hot.
I still have yet to try that stupid sauce. I have a bottle sitting up at Vagabond Kitchen still, and we have not cracked it open yet.
Oh, I refuse to even pay money for that. $20 plus shipping just to like try.
We split it.
That's the way to go.
Like I said, everybody's better off just going to Burns and McCoy, getting either the Deverandum or Exoresco. Get $9.99 for either one of them, and then they throw in a bottle usually of El Rojo or something else if you buy it from their site. So you're really getting 2 bottles of hot sauce, or maybe 3 if you order both of them at the same time, and you can just get a better deal. So for $20, you're getting 3 bottles of hot sauce essentially.
Have you seen Volcanic Peppers Thor's Hammer?
No, but you're not talking me into getting it right now because I don't need any more hot sauce.
No, I'm just saying. Crap. What's his name from Burns McCoy? The owner, Jay.
Uh-huh.
Jay has actually did a live stream and actually said it's the hottest sauce he's ever tried.
Oh,
Thor's Hammer. He's giving it mad props.
Well, if he's saying it is, then it is.
Yeah.
That man's hot sauce is hot.
Well, this year all the big names, they're all going for the hottest all natural sauce.
Right.
Well, that's Volcanic Pepper's entry, Thor's Hammer.
All right. Well, that'll be on my list to buy in the near future.
Because I think he's got that. Burns McCoy, I think they're going to do one. Tom up at Allegheny City Farms, he's doing the Harvest Edition Select. It's supposed to be like 83, 84% all fresh peppers, something like that. There's somebody else. I can't remember who else. I have a feeling there's going to be more by the time it's all said and done. But they're all gunning for the hottest natural sauce.
Yeah.
The race is on.
Yeah.
I may have to purchase in the future, though.
Like, I just put an order in with Volcanic Peppers. I got a couple sauces, but I wanted his powders because, he's who inspired me to do that, business-wise. So I finally ordered some of his powders, and, man, they're really freaking good, actually.
What's up, Rocky?
What up, Rocky? Rocky, I got a pepper. Me and Tom's going to do one.
Yeah, what do you got?
I'm not doing this whole thing because it's soft, but I'll do this good stuff.
What is
it? It's
it?
a Primo X.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ouch.
It don't look wicked at all. I mean, to me, it just looks like a hot habanero or something, but it seeds that, what is his name? Gold Spot 804.
And I've already done pods earlier, Rocky and everybody else. So.
And what was the sauce? SoCal Magma.
SoCal Magma?
Yes.
Charles also did.
I did Nate's Shaping for Life SoCal Magma hot sauce. I did Unknown Cross that he had, mystery pepper, half of that, and then I had that red marupi I showed you the other day.
What was the flavor like on that?
It was nothing, like flavor-wise. It just tasted like. I mean, there was no. I don't know. It's just hard to describe. It was like hardly nothing. It had heat though.
Right.
It didn't have the flavor of a marupi.
Huh. Makes me wonder what it is. I mean, it looked like a marupi. It looked like a very large.
I looked it up, and it looks like what they described online as a giant red marupi. Huh. So I don't know. It came in the seed pack as marupi amarella.
Right.
I don't know if it's some kind of marupi that got crossed in there or what, but it just, I don't know.
That's weird. It really didn't have much of a flavor.
No, it's kind of like you're eating like a non-hot pepper with nothing much in there, just a good texture and stuff, but then had heat. So I don't know. Maybe I need to brush up on my description of pepper pods. I don't know. That could be it too.
Yeah, you can tell us everything it wasn't, but not what it was.
Right.
So it's $14.99 for Thor's hammer.
Yep.
I like the bottle.
That's way better than the last dab.
Everything, you're wasting your money on that stuff.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you, there's so many other hot sauces that aren't going for adding $10 because of this pepper that nobody can ever get, or whatever the hell it is. Everybody else does the same peppers. I'm pretty sure that this Thor thing has some kind of primo or something in it.
Or more importantly, that nobody a pepper that nobody could ever prove, because apparently it was supposed to be proven last November, and we're still waiting.
Yeah.
Hey, have a good night, Aaron.
See you, Aaron. Shading for Life. Yeah, it's from the seeds. I guess he got them from Refining Fires.
Hey, wait. Where the heck is where's Bear at? I sent Bear an invite.
He left. You heard his feet?
I was just joking. I don't think he I don't think he took that seriously.
Oh, I fell right for that, man. I sent him an invite and everything. Like, all right, we're gonna have like International Happy Birthday Day and all this stuff. I was all happy.
That reminds me when we first got the T-shirts. Like, we weren't even planning on selling, but we got them, and there was a post, and it was kind of misleading, and people thought we were actually giving them away. And I said, yeah, just contact Aaron on Hangouts, and he'll hook you up, man. He immediately got like tons of Hangouts. Like, hey, what's up with the shirt, man?
How's it going?
Oh, that is one thing, Batman, that I would love to have is, I don't know where I would put it, but I would love to have a couple small Pepper Donkey stickers so I could put it like on my microphone or something like that, just so I could advertise for you guys while I'm doing my live streams. That way people could see it.
Yeah, I've been actually looking around for bulk custom stickers. We've been printing just, the every packs, whatever. Bear, actually, because I'm not, my computer wasn't really, been away for a while from the, figuring crap like that out. So Bear been doing them, but I want to get a nice bulk made of them.
Well, I thought about getting like maybe like having a vest and like doing like the NASCAR type thing, and I could have like Growing at Home in West Virginia on my like shoulder over here, and like Pepper Donkey over here, and like Rob Z and like Yankee Ace 50 down here, and like all this different stuff like that. Like everybody that I like hang out with and like I support their channels, I could do that as opposed to like NASCAR where they're like getting paid. I'm just like, hey, these are the people I support. And, because I don't know if I've ever said, well, I'm sure I've said it in the live streams, but I'll say it again. But I really don't like to advertise for anything. So like, like a Nike shirt, you'll never see me wearing like a Nike shirt or an Adidas shirt or anything like that. But if it's like, Grown at Home in West Virginia, hell yeah, I'll wear like an entire shirt. It's like Grown at Home in West Virginia, like the whole shirt says it. Absolutely. Like if I actually believe in it, I'll advertise for it. But if it's like some major company that's not paying me, absolutely not. I don't care about that company. Like there's no way I'm wearing like a Bank of America shirt. Like I'm not going to wear that. But if it's like Charles P on YouTube, Absolutely. I'll wear that shirt all day long.
Most of the time I wear concert T-shirts, so that's usually what I wear.
Well, I'll wear them because I like the bands.
That's a pretty dope shirt, Charles.
I know Slayer, man. You got to love that. I thought I was walking into the 10th level of hell on that concert. That line.
Yeah.
But it was awesome. It was awesome 6 hours. So
Damn, 6 hours?
yep. There was who played was Testament. Then it was Behemoth, Anthrax, Lamb of God, and Slayer. So there was a lot of bands.
Sounds awesome.
It was awesome. I'm glad that I really talked the attendant on the aisle to give me her earplugs because I forgot mine.
Yeah, that's awesome, Kimberly.
Yeah, and Blumberg
And,
says he put the Pepper Donkey stickers on his
on
tackle
his tackle boxes.
And then
Awesome,
Derek
Rob.
said, the Pepper Donkey on his truck and the Grown at Home in West Virginia decals on his truck. That's what I'm saying. But I'd like to do it for somewhere right here on my live stream. Like, even if it's like on the wall in the background, or like, I don't want to put it on that picture, but you know, even if I'll hang it off that picture or something like that, I gotta, like, you know, throw off some what do the gangs call that?
Tags?
Nah, not tags.
Colors?
I'm not in a gang, dude. I have no freaking clue. I don't know.
I don't know, shout outs or whatever. Something like that. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I had a guy comment on my video today. He's like, "Hey, you watched my last video? I gave you a shout out. Do you even know you're on the YouTube wall?" So I had to go look, and he has you know, like huge posters. He has the YouTube logo, whatever, and there's all his favorite channels, and there's Make It.
I'd get some stuff made up, but I don't know anybody who makes stickers or decals or anything. There's nobody ever advertising. I make decals. I have like custom printer, and I make all this stuff. I never see that around. So if anybody ever knows anybody, if you know anybody who makes like decals or like, you know, any of that kind of stuff,
You do.
who?
Yeah,
You know somebody who makes all that kind of stuff as far as the graphics go. BD Beats, and then Crazy Cameron could probably do things.
Derek did ours. He actually did our logo and all our decals.
Yeah.
No, I'm just screwing with them because he said.
I was gonna say. I'm sitting here going, is he serious?
thanks, Russ. Russ says, "Happy birthday, Dave." Awesome, guys.
All right, you gonna do Pepper?
Oh yeah, I got
sample one.
The Kang Star Lemon Starburst.
I cut this thing open, and I'm telling you now, it actually smells like a Primo. So.
Oh yeah, this sucker like is filled with oil, and it is. I don't know what everybody's saying. Like, oh, it's just like a little flavorful pepper.
Hey,
a small little piece here.
It is flavorful.
Excuse me, gentlemen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to cut you off. Before you guys get started on that, I have to say goodnight. I'm sorry. Duty calls, and I have to fight crime.
In 7 minutes.
I'm pretty sure by fight crime he means go sit in the hot tub.
No, come on. Pulled off already. No, seriously, I gotta go.
All right.
Rev, have a good night. Having me on. Charles, have a good night, buddy. Rob Z, have a good night, my friend. And everybody in the chat, have a good night. Thanks for watching. And Dave, Hope you had an awesome day, man. I wish you many more birthdays. Hope you had a great night with us. Have fun and have a good night.
Have a good night, Batman, and thanks for joining us tonight. It's been a blast.
That's cool.
Yeah, and if you're not doing
All right,
anything
guys.
on Friday, man, hit us up.
Yeah, that may happen. Have a good one, guys.
See ya.
Hey, bud.
Your own.
So Dave's night went well until 9:56 or 10:56, because that's when he ate half this primo.
I ain't gonna lie. I just put a little bit on my hand and touched my lip, and it is on fire.
Oh, this thing like looks like there's a pool of oil right there. Like I don't know what everybody's telling me about the lemon starburst, but
Lemonade.
Lemon Starburst is a very juicy, very tasty, very flavorful, low heat pepper. Eat the whole damn thing.
yeah, that's what everybody keeps saying. But there is a lot of freaking oil on this shit.
It's not oil, it's juice.
It's lemonade.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Thanks, Shane.
Yeah,
There's a lot of lemonade all over this stuff.
Rev, I ate like 10 of them so far. You'll be fine.
I thought it had a nice heat to it. You're gonna be fine. Even Blumberg says that's juice, not oil.
Will.
Oh well,
Hey,
I'm smart enough to know that we don't believe Blumberg when it comes to anything. When it comes to peppers,
Well, even Nate says I'm a wussy and I ate
good pepper, I
Okay,
believe him.
Starburst.
If he comes,
Yeah.
if
I'm
he-
putting mine in my mouth and chewing. He's stalling.
Stop stalling, Rev.
Eat, Rev.
The damn pepper.
Wait,
Deep
did he
fries.
actually eat that, or was that a fake
Yes.
out?
Oh yeah.
That
It's
totally
in my
looks like
mouth.
a fake out.
Oh.
Happy birthday, Dave.
I don't want to swallow.
I'm sorry, you have no choice.
Oh.
I
That's
don't
the
want to
rule.
say anything because it sounds bad if I said anything.
Right where I.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful.
Well, Dave, you could spit it out.
Mm-hmm.
I just told him he couldn't. And Rev's already done with his.
Holy crap, Jared! That it's a Primo X accidental cross that Refining Fires is selling. Gold Spot 804 sent it to me. Wow, it's climbing.
So on a scale from Serpent Head being a 10, what is that one?
I don't know. This thing's still going. My lips feel like I just kissed a frying pan.
And Rev, what are you experiencing?
There's no lemon in that.
It's lemon for the color.
Lemon describes the color.
Yeah, but not the flavor.
It's a pepper.
Is it juicy and citrusy and fruity?
It's
Did the juice just explode all over your mouth when you bit into it?
yeah, and the oil went everywhere.
It's actually juice.
No, it wasn't juice. It was oil.
Bloomberg said it was juice.
I'd say it's juice too. That was a very juicy pod when I had one.
Yes.
And the heat on them is not that bad at all.
No, this one was pretty hot.
I'll gladly switch it.
This eye is watering.
It feels like freaking razor blades going across my tongue.
You have no freaking issue with window number 3 on Death Nuts, but you said that Lemon Starburst is like making you tear up. It sounds like you're in pain.
I'm not in pain. It's just
I'm in freaking pain.
Hey, happy birthday.
Gold Spot 804 has joined us. Welcome. Wants to know, what does it taste like, Dave?
It just tastes like a red hot pepper. There's nothing real special about it, really. To me, it doesn't really taste any I don't know. I mean, it kind of tastes like a primo. I can't. I mean, it burns the talk.
This one's not that hot, but it kind of reminds me why I don't want to do pods anymore.
And honestly, Shane, if you're still on here, I only did like a quarter of that pepper. I didn't even do a half, and that's how hot this sucker is. Wow. Either it's peaked or my endorphins are starting to kick in because I just felt like I just mellowed out. Holy crap. I don't know. I don't know. I got to put that close to the serpent's head. Only because I think this has got more of a pinpoint burn. Where it hits, it burns. It's not all over the place. It's wherever the pepper actually touches, it burns like freaking crazy. The serpent's head, it just burns. Everything. If I remember.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah.
wasn't it in the throat more than it?
It was hot.
I just remember it being hot.
Hot.
Yeah, shaving for life. It would be a gut bomb if you ate too much of that. Yeah, Shane, I would definitely recommend doing a sauce or whatever if you're gonna use it for sauce or whatever. It's freaking hot. It's very hot.
Go on. I don't know. This one just kind of like explodes with the heat right there on where it touches. It's not like super hot or anything.
All right, Gage, we'll see you in a bit if we're still going.
But it's
Here, trade me.
Does it taste good though?
had good for a second or two.
And then what?
I don't want to say it's like lemony.
It's not lemony.
Well, that's what I was kind of expecting.
Just the color.
You think a red pod's going to be strawberry, and then the well, I don't know what you would call a brown pod. Maybe shit. Well, I don't know what you want to say.
Well,
chocolate.
I would like to call it. Most people call it chocolate, but yeah, I call it shit.
Yeah, is the green pod gonna taste like grapes, or purple pod gonna taste like grapes too?
No, but green pods and red pods are not usually called strawberry pods or grape pods. Lemon Starburst is called lemon Starburst, so I expect like a lemon type flavor.
Well, that was because someone named it when he did that, asking to try to name the craws.
All right, well, they were wrong.
Well, they probably didn't try it at the time. Because when he named the pod, I don't believe there was only a handful of people like Dave and maybe one or two other people that actually had one to try.
Rocky says, I'm going to tell King you don't like his pod, Rev.
I didn't say I didn't like his pod. I said it didn't taste lemony.
Not everybody's gonna like everything, so
Yeah.
we all got like that. Like this Pep Primo X, I'll never eat it again. I mean, it's hot. I would use it in a blend or in a sauce or something like that. But yeah, Jared, if you're growing that, yeah, it's wickedly hot.
Oh.
I made the mistake of licking my lips, and it burns like you wouldn't believe.
I know, I got the oil all over my fingers. My dog keeps coming over here like, hey, what's going on? Like, I should, like, you know, touch your hand with my face. Keep trying to get her the hell away.
Well, Rev, I'll continue to eat them because I enjoy them.
No, they're not bad, but I kind of thought they would be kind of lemony. But
Have you ever had a Bahamian goat?
Huh?
Have you ever had a Bahamian goat?
A Bahamian goat? Yeah.
You think which one you think tastes better? I mean, it's crossed.
I don't know. They're probably both the same. I probably couldn't say one was better than the other. But
I mean,
I think I've only had one Bahamian goat. I've only had one lemon Starburst. So
okay.
I don't want to say one's better than the other, but. And
I
can't say which one's hotter than the other either.
Way better than Bahamian goat. because you get the other flavors of the yellow Scotch bonnet. So I really like the lemon starburst combo. I mean, last year that was pretty much my favorite pepper was a Bohemian Goat. But so far this year, I would say that lemon starburst is my favorite so far.
Like Julian says, did you think it was the Bohemian Goat was going to taste like a goat?
Well, the Jamaican jerk is really good too that I'm growing. That's also that same similar taste to Bohemian Goat, the Jamaican jerk.
Oh wow! I didn't think it was that hot, but my ears did pop.
Man, we got to pop out of it. I mean, you say they hardly ever pop.
Yeah, I've only had my ears pop like 3 times, maybe.
Yeah.
The Brazilian grain strain, my ears didn't pop.
They didn't pop?
They did not pop. That was definitely the hottest thing I've ever.
The one that's popped for me is going to be the Purple Ghost Scorpion, the Serpent's Head, and then my ears popped on the Death Nut Challenge.
My ears, nothing happened to me on the Death Nut. My ears didn't pop. I didn't get the hiccups. Nothing. Oh, and by the way, the heat was pretty decent on the lemon starburst, but I don't know. It was quick to rise and quick to fall.
Yeah.
Big hate the second half then.
But I mean, you also get like the whiskey chest too.
Yeah, I got a little bit of that going on right now.
Which I don't mind that. That always feels pretty good.
It's actually kind of a cool feeling.
Yeah, I like it. I like not only that, but I like it when it like starts to follow down into the gut. I like that like weird feeling that where you feel it following into the gut. I'm kind of weird though.
Yeah, you are.
I'm very weird. Oh yeah, you wouldn't believe it, man. I get messages all the time on YouTube, like every day, about how weird I am. Oh, by the way, interesting note. I put up that video today about my dog chasing down that beetle in the garage, and she was like, the bug hunter. I got 2 thumbs down on that right away. So thank you so much for those people that gave me those 2 thumbs down. I am now going to do a series of my dog hunting down bugs in the garage. So, man, I didn't know what I was going to do on YouTube for like a steady series going on. So thank you so much. You just solidified what I'm actually going to do. I was kind of like up in the air, like, maybe that was not a good idea. Maybe it was. But then I got 2 thumbs down in a row, and I'm like, bang. That is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to keep that thing going until I get no thumbs down. So if you keep giving me thumbs down, I'm going to keep on going until the end of time.
I have that same attitude because I keep getting thumbs down on my pepper garden.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, man. You should, like, double up. You should do, like, 2 videos per week now.
I don't have that in me.
You say you are getting thumbs down?
Oh, yeah.
I got 2.
It's either Rob Z because at the end, every video that I end by, it's down. So it's either Rob Z not saying that he did it or
Rob.
He's like, that damn fool did that by again. He stole that shit from me. Damn it.
Dude, you should do something about that. That is not cool.
Spread even further because now Paul's doing it, Kevin's doing it, and every once in a while Alex does it, and a couple other people in the shop are doing it.
Later, Rose.
So I can't yell at Charles for doing it since he's just one of a few. But have a good night, Derek.
And later, Derek.
Thanks for joining us again. Same with you, Russ. Thanks for joining us.
Later, Russ.
Don't blame you. It's hard enough to keep up with one a week, still deciding what to post this week. Have a few things lined up. Cool.
Oh, I have so many videos that I recorded over the weekend. I think I did 6 to like 8 videos this weekend. So I should be having 1 video per week or per day popping up.
I don't have that many videos. I do once a week. I'm seriously thinking about still kind of doing it every bi-weekly. But I
Oh
think
yeah, you should definitely do bi-weekly because you got to get that bye thing going.
bye.
Mhm. Rob, you better patent that or something or whatever.
Huh? Yeah. You'll come back on the bi-weekly, so I won't do one this week, and next week the plants won't even look the same.
Well, that's the thing. Right now, the plants are going so big, you could do it bi-weekly. Nobody would even notice.
Or like Julian says, bi-weekly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, next thing I'm fixing to do is extend the PVC supports for that Dorset Naga, so it can go to the next level of footage. So I'm trying to get it. I really am trying to get it 7 foot tall by at least 8 or 9 foot wide. Right now it's 4 foot tall by 5 foot wide. So I'm trying
What size pot is it in?
65 gallon. So, and I've really been slacking on feeding. I haven't only fed it like maybe 3 times. So it's not like I'm doing it all the time. Feeding. So I guess if I up the feeding, it may change a little bit. But it looks so healthy, I don't want to jack with it. So I did some of the things I take from Dave is like, let your plants talk to you. And they're saying they're happy, so it's growing, not at a high rate. So I'm like, I'm not going to give anything right now.
Yeah.
I'll give some a little bit later.
So Jared's laughing at what Julian said, and now comes up with Peter Stanley does his bi-weekly.
He does. And God almighty, did you watch his last video? That man has so many damn pods. Oh, I mean, he did that. That's just crazy on his peppers.
Yeah. I think I watched that one this morning before I headed for the shop, and yeah, I was pretty impressed.
I will tell you this, that Christmas time, the Christmas list is going to include FERT injector system for Charles. So next year I'm doing FERT injector. So I'm gonna get all that stuff mapped out too. So I didn't get one this year. I know there's Venturi like Scott's using, but I really like those. The one that like Peter has, that certain brand of FERT injector. So may possibly have that next season. We'll see.
Jared says, Charles, every week you show the Dorset Naga and then say you don't feel like showing pods, laughing out loud. Probably why you're getting thumbs down.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be honest, there ain't that many pods on there. Got a lot of flowers. It doesn't have a lot of pods. I mean, I've only picked like, I think 10 pods from that thing so far. But I mean, I anticipated that. I mean, because it's tough. I mean, like I said, anywhere around here is so hot. I mean, I know it's hot all throughout the U.S. now, but it's just so damn hot. Everything drops. I mean, they don't start setting good until a little bit later. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
My scorpion's loving the heat. But then again, where it's from is rainforest area.
Yeah, I mean, all my bonnets and stuff like that are doing good. The only thing that's really doing crappy are my ricotos, and that's pretty much it. The ricotos. The habanero ahi land is doing all right.
Dave, are you still awake?
Yeah.
Wondering if you passed out there.
Don't pull it.
Nah, my lips are just now starting to come down.
Hey, don't pull a Charles. I fell asleep for an hour.
I'm sorry, that's funny.
I don't know what it was. Well, actually, I know what it was. I mean, like I said, I had a rough week last week because I had to deal with firecrackers because Maverick, the shepherd, doesn't like firecrackers. So I had to wait till 12:30 at least until he calmed the hell down. And my other dog has been sick with some kind of digestive issue. So at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, I had to deal with her and her digestive issues. So it's like I went to bed at 1 and I had to wake up at 3 or 4, and I had to be at work at 6. It was like I didn't get much sleep because they were just they were acting crazy. One from the fireworks, one from just being sick. So I was just tired.
See you, Shane. Thanks for lighting up my birthday, buddy.
Who needs candles, right?
Yeah.
So that was the reason I was so damn tired. I didn't get much sleep.
Yeah.
Or it was just Rob and Susie just extremely boring. I just went over and went to hell with it. I don't know, it's one of the two. But I'm going with the dog story. 'Cause I'm pretty sure their stories were interesting.
Well, you might live it down in a year or two.
Yeah, I'm not sweating it. Believe me. I've already sent out screenshots of it saying like in my full butt sleep for an hour on a live stream. It doesn't bother me. So, like I said, I don't watch the live streams once they're done. So, I don't know what they were saying or whatever else. So, it is what it is.
Now everybody's going to go back, find that, and forward towards the end just to watch and see what happens.
Yeah, you can go to 3 hours and 49 minutes in, and then I wake up at 5 hours and 10 or whatever the hell it is, somewhere around there. Then I ask what the hell Rob Blumberg and Rev have winter coats on for, because they were. I guess you could watch it and you could find out why. And then said the hell with it. I should have been gone a long time ago. So I'm going to sleep. And I said, okay, I guess this is going to be it for me. Bye. And then that just cut off. And then I come back on real quick. I was like, come on, man. You got to admit, that's pretty funny. I do remember.
Yeah, I agree with Julian. What's it like waking up while you're still on the live stream?
I swear, I didn't even know I was still going. I woke up and I was like, oh, they're talking. Everybody falls asleep on the couch or chair.
Yeah.
Or that's how I felt. I was like, oh, I was like, crap. You know? I do that all the time. Hell, I was talking to Blumberg earlier and I was taking a nap and I fell asleep and I lost him on his phone call. And I woke up, I was like, oh crap, man. I called him back, I was like, I fell asleep. I was taking a nap. Sorry, what were we talking about? I do that.
Yeah, I think I'm back now. I just like it that Charles passed out on the live stream. That way he can join the ranks of me and Susie.
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about.
Well, I was trying to, but my internet cut out again.
Well, I think it's about time we cut this.
Well, I got to be up in like 6 hours or whatever.
We need to go to bed. Rev needs to possibly get up. Dave, we know, has to get up.
I have no clue. I texted my boss, and he hasn't texted me back. So apparently, I don't know if I have to work, but if I do, I have to be up in 5 hours. So.
Yeah. So are they going to call you or what?
He may be in bed already.
No, he was. According to him, he was in bed at 8 o'clock. So that was like 2.5 hours ago. So I'm willing to bet he's not going to text me back. So.
As I said, when did you text him?
Have a good night, Rocky.
8 o'clock.
There.
Like, hey man, I know we change jobs all the time, so where should I go tomorrow? And I got no response, just like yesterday. Today I had the entire day off. Nowhere to go.
Huh.
Yeah, my job's fun.
That's why you were able to text me back so quickly.
Yeah, that's exactly why. I was sitting here with my phone right next to me.
All right, let's close this thing down. People need to go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people.
Mm, 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 mm.
Maybe the birthday boy.
Yeah.
Well, you know he is getting old.
Well, I'm climbing to your ranks, Rob.
You got a long ways to go before you catch me. Remember, once you get older and older, the less sleep you need. And I'm at about 6 hours a night right now. So,
And the best part is I'll never make it to Dave's age.
yeah, you'll never catch him.
It's like we'll never catch Charles and Rob.
The funniest part is Dave's only like 2 years older than me. It's not like he's like 10 years older than me.
That's right. This is your big 4-0.
Whoa, hey. Let's
Yeah.
not bring that up.
40,
I do
40, 40.
I do believe yours is on our calendar, so.
No, it is not.
So, Dave, you should send me that information.
No.
Let's have a bid. Let's have an auction for Red's birthday.
Oh, man. Well, if you do, it better be big.
You mean higher than 8 cents?
Well, I just don't want it be in public. So if it does, then somebody better make a whole pile of money off of it. And since Dave knows what it is, then it better be him.
I was going to say, so he's basically telling me if it gets out, I know how it got out.
Exactly. But if it does get out, I expect that you make all the profit.
Jared, 42.
42, Jared. Today.
All right.
Dude, geez, oh man. I heard about that when I was young, and I was like, man, that is so old. And even today, I'm like, wow, that is really old.
Nate wants to know who wants to try my mustard crust when I have pods. I don't know how hot they are. Let's find out how hot they are before we say yes or no.
Well, they're a mustard cross, so they gotta be the hottest pepper in the world.
Yeah, we keep saying that, but yeah. Blumberg's taking off, says later, Rob, Rev, Charles, Dave, the birthday.
See you, Mom.
Later,
Hey,
Blumberg.
Rob.
Have a good night, Rob. Other Rob, that Rob, Blumberg Rob, Rob blah 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 blah. Rob Blumberg.
Man.
Rob needs to go to bed.
Yeah, man, we got some kind of like glitches going on.
Oh, the fun times. I don't even know. It's my new cross. Okay, let's find out first before we start. Yeah.
I'll try it. I'll just say yes. I'll try it. I'll try any card. It doesn't have to be like a whole thing. I'll try it.
There you
I'm
go.
willing to try anything. I'm just not guaranteeing I'm eating halves, wholes. Or,
Oh yeah,
You know.
that's what I'm saying. I guess as we're closing, I'm Charles P. Check out my YouTube channel. Like or dislike my garden updates weekly or bi-weekly, whatever you feel. Still have a few sauces left. Well, actually only one of the Quint, and then I have some of the sauce with 2 brains left. That's about it on the sauces until I make some more. Let's see. I'm here on Mondays usually. Sometimes I fall asleep on Fridays. So if I'm on the live stream, I might fall asleep again. So you just got to stay tuned in to that.
Sometimes we're all here on Fridays and we fall asleep on Fridays.
Yes.
But
Friday-
more importantly, make sure you subscribe to Charles P. Because I'd like to see him. What do you like? I think the last time I looked, 198. I'd like to see him like over 400. So please subscribe to Charles P.
If you're not
His weekly updates are awesome, and he will amaze you with all of his pepper progress.
hopefully. Yes.
No, he will. surprise you with all his pepper progress. So subscribe. Do it for me.
I'm gonna start putting my peppers and peepees this week.
If you subscribe to Charles P and you show me that you subscribe to Charles P, I will give you a shout out on the live stream. How about that? I want to see Charles P over 400. Just
Cool.
saying.
All right, my turn. Rob Z, ROBB space Z is my main YouTube channel. Peppers and gardens and that kind of stuff. A little bit light right now with the videos, but they're still out there. And I have a second channel, Yankees 50, where I play Minecraft on both YouTube and Twitch. So yeah, Pepper Lovers Community, Google Plus. Yep. Okay, that's about it for me.
What are you at, Rob?
210.
210?
Yep.
All right, well, I'd like to see Rob over 400. So if you subscribe to Rob and let me know, I'll give you a shout out and, yeah, get Rob over 400 subscribers.
I would love that.
Well,
And don't forget about Yankee 850 too.
well, I'm not going to give a shout out for that.
That's totally different from this group. I don't expect it.
No, I'm joking. If you subscribe, let me know about that too, and I will give you a shout out. No, that's what this live stream has always been about. Growing other people's channels. It's not about growing my channel, because obviously you're already subscribed to my channel. So if you subscribe to my friends, let me know, and I'll give you a shout out, and we'll grow your channel as well as growing all of my friends' channels. That's what it's been about. So.
Speaking of growing, how about what's growing on in West Virginia?
What is growing on in West Virginia?
What is growing on in West Virginia? I guess I need to do an update video, don't I?
Oh, that would be great.
Well, I had to throw some Abby the Spoon Lady in there, mix things up a little bit. I'm not saying I idolize her, but I do worship the ground she walked. No. Actually, I got to meet them at the festival, and they're actually pretty cool. Went up and talked to them a little bit before the show, and mainly wanted to make sure there was going to be no copyright issues, blah, 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 because I know they do have a CD out. So it was really cool to meet them. But anyways, we growing at home in West Virginia, we're growing. Plants are growing, taking their good old time. Look out for some things coming. We're working on possibly trying our hardest to get Twisted LaQuesta made up. We may end up just doing a limited run, whole completely different thing. I'm not sure yet. We've had some issues with getting some of the stuff we needed for the blend, so but we got that coming. I'm heading up to Pittsburgh in 2 weeks for Picklesburg to work with Allegheny City Farms. August, we were supposed to be going to North Carolina for the Pepper Festival with the N&J crew. We will not be doing that this year. Family comes first, and Nathan has been taking guitar lessons for a year, and there's a little small music fest thing here, kind of bluegrass, country, blah, 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 whatever, and his guitar teacher has asked for him to play with him in one of the bands. So I said, hey, that's his future, possibly, so we're going to invest in that. Cool. Because I left it up to him, too. I even told him, I said, buddy, when I get home from work, I said, you let me know what your decision is. We sat down at the table for dinner, and I looked at him. I said, all right, what did you decide? And he goes, well, how important is this Pepper Festival? I said, I didn't ask you to think about the Pepper Festival. Do you want to get on stage and play with this band? I said, we're talking at least 2 songs, possibly 4 or 5 now. And he just grinned. He said, I want to go. And I said, then that's what we'll do. I said, that's what we're going to do. I said, you come before the Peppers. So it was kind of like Dad of the Year award-winning moment.
Of course.
So that was pretty awesome. But so that's what's going on. Other than that, really, I mean, we may have the regatta coming up here in September here locally that we'll probably be at, and hopefully getting some blends made up in the next by October.
Nice.
Sweet.
Mr. Rev, your turn.
No, I don't need a turn, but I will shout out Julian because he said that he subscribed up to Charles P. and he subscribed up to Rob Z and Yankee Ace 50. So thank you so much, Julian.
Yeah, Julian actually comes and watches me play Minecraft.
Well, that's what this live stream is all about. It has nothing to do with me because if you're watching it, you're already subscribed to me, so doesn't have anything to do with me. It's just has to do with all of my friends that are on here. So thank you so much for checking it out. And Nate says that he subscribed to everybody too.
Awesome.
So sweet. Awesome. That's what I want to hear. Thanks for watching and subscribe up to everybody. And not only the people on the panel, but the people in the chat too. If you see a wrench next to their name, I will go ahead and vouch for them. And I want you to go ahead and subscribe up to those people too. So anybody else have anything they want to go ahead and say before we're out of here?
Happy birthday one more time.
What's that?
Happy birthday to Dave one more time.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Happy birthday to Dave.
He's only got 30 more minutes left in his day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And, like, he's so old that he's not going to remember it.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, I think I fried a few cells with that pepper, too, so, you know.
So you asked if there was anything anybody wanted to say. I'd like to say thanks to all the people in the chat. I mean, you get on here and everybody's friendly and joking around and everything, and you don't find groups like this everywhere.
No.
So you guys rock too.
No, and to prove to prove that point, Rob, if you asked Rev, I texted him earlier today and I said, look, I think there's something going on this evening, but they know, Donna knows. I already told her. I said, I really want to spend part of my birthday with the guys. So,
and here you are.
Yeah. So I got to join.
Yeah.
Cool.
And what did I say? Spend it with your family.
Yeah. Which I did.
Yeah.
Which I did. So I mean, and I did. I mean, but I wanted to end the day knowing that this was on here tonight. So.
That's the way we handle things around here.
Thank y'all. Word Rob Propskull. Yep, I agree. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Here, everyone, you are all awesome. Pretty much like family. See, that's another thing I'm talking about. And with that, let's shut this down.
Well,
You're just gonna go on.
And that's another guy right there, Rob Blumberg. Make sure you subscribe to that guy. Another great guy. Now, it's not about me and my live stream. That's what I've said from the very beginning. It's not about me. It's about all of us, all the people that hang out here on the live stream. And it's all about communicating between all of us and, you know, learning who is who and, you know, connecting with each other. So, all right. Well, that's enough out of me. I think I've spoken of.
It's like a prodigy.
There you go.
The bromance is real.
On the head.
Thanks a lot, Julian. Now, say good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll catch you on the next live stream.
I gotta get it in there. Bye.
Do you have anything to say, Charles?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then we're out of here. Later on.
Bye.